example, you just do one thing randomly. Now you select some 100 people all over the India, just 100 student, 100 people of any age. Let it be, if they be maybe of 20, or they be maybe below than 15, or even you take higher ages, take the 100 people example. You just randomly go to every state and select 100 people all over India, and just talk with them regarding anything. I'm not talking about only political issues or any laws made by the government, regarding anything about their subject. Maybe if they are farmers, talk about farming thing, land thing, anything, whatever they are best at. They will give you 100 of the ideas. They will say 100 of the things. They will say, at least they will say their experience in that particular field. Tell them one thing, guy. Okay, very much. You have very good idea in that particular topic. Even I'm not saying that to ask the thing that talk on any particular thing. Ask them, okay, you are very good. What you are at very good. You are very good at farming. Yeah, do one thing. I will provide you one stage where thousand of the people will be there. You just come there, and whatever you said to me now, you just say the same thing there. You do not need to do anything. No preparation, no speech, no debating, nothing. Only thing what you need to do, just come and say the thing. I will guarantee this, out of 100 now, 95 will back out. Why? They have that fear. Even I'm not talking about only the people who is of a student age. You ask from the some of the uncles, some of the people who are more having age more than 40, 50. You go with any range. You ask them, okay, what I'm doing now, we are having a platform. Whatever you said to me now, just come there and say it. They will say, no, 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 I cannot do it. So अब क्वेश्चन ये आता है ना कि why this fear we have. Okay, so there may be two reasons. The first, what every time we used to say, public fear, the public facing fear. The second, language issue. बहुत कोई कोई यहाँ भी जो प्रेजेंट हो गए, उसके मन में एक धारणा बैठी हुई, एक सोच बैठी हुई, एक डेवलप्ड किया हुआ सोच है हमारे मन में. जो इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छे से बोलता है ना, वो बहुत अच्छे स्पीकर होते हैं. जो बहुत फ्लुएंट बोलते हैं, जो बहुत एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी वर्ड यूज करते हैं, जिनके फ्लुएंसी बहुत अच्छे होते हैं इंग्लिश में, भी यूज टू सी इट लाइक यार नहीं नहीं यही बोल ही सकता है. एंड द वन who have some issues with English, or I do not talk with English, maybe he may have some issues with Hindi. तो उन्हें क्या होता है ना, उनको फियर होता है उनके माइंड में कि नहीं नहीं मैं जाके वहां पे बोलूंगा ना तो 10 आदमी हंसने लगेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरे को इंग्लिश में नहीं आता बोलने, क्योंकि वो कॉलेज है, या फिर मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ ये चीज. व्हाई दिस थिंग हैड बीन डेवलप्ड ना, बिकॉज वी नेवर थॉट ऑफ इन द वे कि कम्युनिकेशन डू नॉट हैव एनी लैंग्वेज. फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग दिस हैव बीन टोल्ड टू ईच एंड एवरीवन कि व्हाट डज दिस कम्युनिकेशन मीन ना, कि आपको जिस लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल हो. हिंदी में हो, नो डाउट, वेरी गुड. इंग्लिश में हो, वेरी गुड. लोकल लैंग्वेज में हो, वेरी गुड. A good communicator never mean कि you are looking to any of the particular language. Maybe आप इंग्लिश में बहुत अच्छे बोल सकते हो, that's very good, you have excelled in that language, that's not bad. But अगर मैं हिंदी अच्छे से बोल सकता हूँ तो मैं क्यों नहीं रखूं अपने point of view को. Like, तो what we have observed, like I cannot say कि I am having experience of some 40 years. So what I have observed in my life, what I have observed throughout my 4 years of college life, not only me, Sonali, Alok, everyone, those who have joined Voice for India, कि we must have some platform who should come to us. Like when I was doing debating for the first time, some of the senior, among them one of is Sonali, some of our teacher has come to me and said, Ankit, okay यार तुम अच्छा बोल लेते हो, just do the debating. The first debate I did, I still remember I was not able to face the audience, although the speech was very good. I don't know if it was good or not, but the response from public was good. But I was not seeing the 3 minutes of speech was there. That was the first speech I've ever given in any stage. I can remember, still remember that page. What I did now, I started in a flow, just started the speech. I was looking to one wall, just in front of our stage, one wall was there. I was just looking towards that room, और मैंने फिर कभी नीचे देखा ही नहीं. जब खत्म हुआ, जब मैं 3 मिनट के बाद देखा, तो देखा कि सब ताली मार रहे थे, ऑल वर क्लैपिंग. तो दैट वे आई, उस टाइम भी मेरे मन में लगा कि अगर वो 2 या 4 आदमी आके मेरे को ये नहीं बोलता कि यू आर अ गुड डिबेटर, यू हैव दैट गट्स टू कम फॉरवर्ड एंड स्पीक ना, मैं वो गट्स उस दिन नहीं लेता. क्योंकि before that also it was like I was in class 7, I can remember it. So first time I went to stage. Class 5 also I got the opportunity for reading one thought of the day. I remembered it for 5 hours. The honesty is the best policy. I can remember that particular thought of the day. Every time in assembly we used to give that thought of the day, quiz. These all used to be there. So class 5, Sonali was only my, that we used to have house and all. Sonali was, I think, voice captain or something was there. She only told me to give the thought of the day, and I was just remembering it. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. For 5 hours it was like, from morning we were having some assembly at 9 o'clock now, so from morning to remember this those 5 words, I was just keep on mugging it कि भाई आज तो बोल ही देना है. असेंबली में खड़ा हुआ, सामने देखा जो मेरे साथ मेरा जो भी क्लास मॉनिटर्स या सीआरस थे, I just seen them and forget everything. I was like, honesty is what यार, is best policy, very easy to say, but उस टाइम मैं नहीं बोल पाया. तो that was the day, class 5 I felt it. Then I left for 2 years. I never tried it. It was like very embarrassing for me, yaar, being even if you are maybe you are the topper of the class or anyone, that was a very embarrassing moment. यार क्या ही सोचा होगा, कितना हंसा होगा, all were laughing in front of you. But again after 2 years I took the guts to speak. So what we thought of now, see, the people will laugh on you the day when you will start. They will keep on laughing, but the day is not so far when they will come to you one day and they will ask, how did you cross that particular thing? Because the one who is laughing on you now, they also have the same issue inside them. उसके अंदर भी वही चीज है, वो बस अपनी गलती को छुपाने के लिए ना आपके ऊपर हंस देता है कि भाई अपनी कमजोरी को कैसे छुपाया जाएगा. मैं अच्छा क्रिकेट नहीं खेलता हूं तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूं, सामने वाले पे कमेंट मार दूंगा, यार विराट कोहली ये शॉट खेलता तो छक्का मार देता, उसको देख के हंस दूंगा, यार ऐसे बैट घुमाता. ग्राउंड में जाओ, उसको बैट घुमाने नहीं आता, लेकिन वो तुमको 100 एडवाइस देंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको खुद नहीं आता, वो कभी ट्राई नहीं किया, he never tried it. So उसको क्या लगता है ना कि if you cannot do anything, तो do one thing, कि जो वो चीज कर रहा है और वो नहीं कर पाया ना, तो laugh on them. And what we used to think, अगर वो हंस दिया तो we used to leave it. 99% of time we are doing that thing. आप fail हो जाओ, you 200 had come in this event now, only one will be the winner. Rest 200 out of 200 now, there will be more than 150 students who will not again come to this event or not come to any of the debating event. I bet it. Why? क्योंकि उसके मन में एक है कि नहीं जीत पाए ना, क्यों ही करेंगे, या छोड़ दो, एक बार डिबेट किया ना, ट्राई किया ना, छोड़ दो. ये एक हमारे मन में फीलिंग बैठी हुई. तो व्हाट वी थॉट ऑफ ना, कि लेट्स मेक ए ग्रुप which will be led by only by the student of India. We will not ask कि Ankit Anjan is head or something. We are just giving the post in the sake of convenience, nothing else. Ask them कि okay यार, someday आपने भी फियर को ओवरकम किया होगा. आउट ऑफ 250 ऐसे होंगे जो फिर से आएंगे पार्टिसिपेट करने. उस 50 को बोलो कि यार तुम्हारे पास जो एक्सपीरियंस है ना, जस्ट कम एंड शेयर विद द वन हु इज नॉट हैविंग दिस. लेट्स गो टू एवरी स्टूडेंट, लेट गो टू ईच एंड एवरी वन एंड जस्ट आस्क देम कि भाई यू हैव पब्लिक फियर, यू वांट टू बिकम ए गुड लीडर, वी विल ट्रेन यू, वी विल गिव यू द ट्रेनिंग, वी विल प्रोवाइड यू द प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर यू विल स्पीक, एंड ऑल दिस थिंग वी विल बी डूइंग इन फ्री. We will never ask you for any training sessions, any money. It's not like I'm promising in the beginning of the phase. Throughout this Voice for India journey, now you will see for every training sessions we will never ask for anything. There are some skills, there are some process by which these fears can be rolled out. अगर आपको हिंदी नहीं आता, नहीं कोई सुनी, इंग्लिश नहीं आता कोई सुनी है. That's why in the beginning we told it कि यार language barrier है ही नहीं. You come and speak. We never seek you who is best speaker. What we individually want ना, कि आप जिस लेवल पे अभी खड़े हो उसका हम बेस्ट निकाल सके. एंड इफ यू ज्वाइन अस एज ए मेंबर, अपकमिंग टाइम में आपको फिर से इवेंट में पार्टिसिपेट करा सके, और आपने जो प्रीवियस इवेंट का जो बेस्ट था ना, उसके लाइन को क्रॉस करके और एक आगे लाइन आपको बढ़ा सके. यदि आज आप हार के निकल रहे हो, नॉट इट्स नॉट लाइक हार के, ठीक है यार फर्स्ट इवेंट आया पार्टिसिपेट कर, देयर आर मेनी स्टूडेंट, आई गॉट लॉट्स ऑफ मैसेजेस फ्रॉम यू पीपल कि सर मैं नूब हूं यार, न्यू टर्म वी हैव लर्न फ्रॉम दिस पबजी, नूब एंड प्रो. पबजी से पहले शायद सबको नहीं पता होता था, वी लर्न इट फ्रॉम देयर ओनली कि भाई मैं नूब हूं, मेरे को पता ही नहीं है व्हाट इज दिस वाईपी, व्हाट इज दिस डिबेटिंग. देयर इज नथिंग लाइक वाईपी और डिबेटिंग. द थिंग इज दैट व्हाटएवर यू हैव इनसाइड योर माइंड, यू जस्ट स्पीक इट आउट. एनी लैंग्वेज, हिंदी अच्छी है हिंदी में बोलो, इंग्लिश अच्छी है इंग्लिश में बोलो, तोड़ फोड़ के बोलना बोलो. But the only thing is that keep on saying, keep on participating, keep on trying. The day is not so far when you will see कि okay यार मैं तो बन गया, मैं literally right now I am a good speaker. So that's first motto of Voice for India. Ask the student to join your club. Do not charge any money. Do not take any money. Ask them to come forward. Remove your fear, whatever fear you are having inside you. Come to our platform, participate in various events, face the challenges. Even there were many questions in the group ki, sir, those who are recording the video, they will get a good number of chance to re-record it and do it, and we are being in life, will not get a chance, second chance if we are fumbling. Literally go, we have the recorded video of our event, go and see from our social media. We have given the chance. We have given 3 chances to a girl who was having the public fear. The first time she started speaking, she left in the middle. She was very much nervous. We again asked her to do it. Again asked her to do it, and I promise you, being one of the judge, being one of the member of Voice for India, we will never mark on your failure attempt. If you are given 3 attempts in a single event, now we will always mark on the third, which you will say this is perfect. If you ask, see our last event, you people are talking about time constraint ki 2 minutes, then how we are going to manage it. See our last minute, we promised ki debating will be ending on 5 o'clock. We took it to 10 o'clock at night. Why? We want the best from you. So the first motto of Voice for India is to train you, give the training, keep on training. When you are coming to Voice for India platform as a participant, we will not mark you. What we will do, we will observe you where you are right now, and when again you will come back now, you will get the feedback. Last event you did this, and in this event you decreased or you increased yourself, and the time we will feel okay, he is very good speaker now, we will ask the same service what we provided you to provide the service to someone else. That's something what we call chain. That means if I have given some free training to, we people have given some free training to you to become a good leader, to become a good orator, then what we want, you join Voice for India, and now you train someone else, someone like you when you were in that noob level, train him. Second thought of me, thought process of making Voice for India, you may say second motto of Voice for India, what is that? See, right now we have one very much, we not, even the parents, teachers, everyone have one phobia in their mind. Phobia of दिस पर्टिकुलर एजुकेशन फील्ड, पढ़ाई को लेके, और आप जब किसी नेशनल टॉपिक के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, वेरी मच फोबिया दे हैव. द वन हु आर वेरी मच इंटरेस्टेड ऑन द बुक्स, दे विल थिंक कि भाई यही तो महान है. फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड यू हैव बीन टोल्ड इट कि पढ़ लो 5 घंटा, दैट्स वेरी गुड. दे नेवर थॉट ऑफ कि भाई नहीं, चलो अगर ये बच्चा थोड़े बहुत पॉलिटिकल साइंस पढ़ रहे हैं या थोड़े बहुत देख रहे हैं, देश के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं ना, तो दे नेवर अप्रिशिएटिंग. आई डोंट नो व्हाई, ऐसा कल्चर क्यों है हमारे देश में, पता नहीं. बीइंग यूथ ऑफ इंडिया, when you crossed 15, even below 15, when you crossed na, you start understanding the whole process of whole country na. That's your prime objective, that should be the prime duty of every citizen कि आप देश के बारे में बात करो, चाहे वो अच्छा हो चाहे वो बुरा हो. आपको जितना नॉलेज हो आप उतना ही बात करो, लेकिन बात करो अपने बुकिश नॉलेज से ऊपर उठ के बात करो. डिफरेंट पॉलिटिकल व्यूज पे बात करो, जो आता आपको. मे बी आप बहुत बड़े एक्सपर्ट नहीं हो सकते, मे बी आपको फार्मूला पे बहुत कुछ नहीं आता हो, कुछ तो आता होगा ना. देश में क्या चल रहा है बात करो. इट्स वेरी एम्बेरेसिंग टू सी कि व्हेन इवन द एज ऑफ 50 प्लस, व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू टॉक विद देम ना, दे यूज्ड टू आस्क कि आप कहां से. मैं हमेशा ये स्टोरी शेयर करता हूं, एंड आई यूज्ड टू से इट कि झारखंड, एंड दे यूज्ड टू से इट ये कहां है. I literally laugh on them. Why you have crossed the age of 50? Even if you do not know, I may not know the name of the village, I may not know anything. You ask them what's farmer bill, I guaranteed they will not able to say. You ask anything, they have earned very much, and I am talking of the persons who are right now earning more than 20-25 lakh per annum. They even don't know anything, and they proudly say I am not bothered of anything. I don't know how proud they are of that. I never felt proud of when I do not know anything about the country now, the current situation of country. I used to feel shame on me कि भाई कैसा तुम हो, तुम देश का छोड़ो, तुम हो सकता है तुम 29 राज्य को नहीं जानते हो, लेकिन देश का करंट सिचुएशन के बारे में तुमको नहीं पता है. तुम इतने एजुकेटेड होगे, तुम्हारे पास इतना तुम बिजी शेड्यूल है कि भाई तुम 5 मिनट बैठ के बात नहीं कर सकते हो. You see the people, you will see the people, they have time to spend with their dogs. They will take the dogs to street walk, that they never took their own son and daughter to evening walk. You will see the people. I literally used to feel it कि यार उनके बेटे बेटी क्या करते हैं ना, बैठ कर लैपटॉप और मोबाइल में आपको देखेगा पबजी तो दूसरे गेमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म में गेम खेल रहे हैं, और वो ना एकदम मस्त से एक, भाई आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट एनीथिंग लाइक कि आप नहीं पालो, कोई पेट्स नहीं रखो, you see them yet they do not have the time, but that's become a fashion today in India कि what they will do कि ओके यार वो अपना बिजी है, ये अपने लाइफ से बिजी है, कुत्ता इसको ज्यादा प्यारा हो गया अपना बेटा से, time for dogs they have but they do not have time for their son, they do not have time for, and after that 20 year ना they will ask some very good manners from their son and daughter कि भाई जब मैं बूढ़ा हो गया ना तो मेरे को छोड़ दिया, अरे what you this thing is very much clear, जो बोओगे वही मिलेगा, बोलता ना कि बोए हो वो बबूल का पेड़ और आम उगने का वेट कर रहे हो तो आएगा कहां से, जब वो चाइल्ड था, जब वो बच्चा था, जब उसके साथ बैठ के टाइम स्पेंड करना था, जब देश के बारे में बताना था, जब उसको समझाना था, तो बैठ के कुत्ता घुमा रहे थे, तो डेज आर नॉट सो फार, जब तुम बैठे रहोगे वो कुत्ता घुमाएगा, उसका भी टाइम आएगा घुमाने का, तो ही विल रिटर्न यू बैक, ही इज नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग रॉन्ग, in my perspective, my view, he is not doing anything wrong, you are the one who made him like this, you are the one जब आप बैठ के ट्रेन किए हो, and if you have given this type of training you will get it back after 10 year 20 year, and that's sure you will get it. So I always used to say 2-3 things कि even if your parents says ना कि आप डिबेट में क्यों जाते हो, even if they says ना कि debating knowing about the country harm your education, it's better to harm it. It's very much fluently you say it's better I will get from 90 I will get 85%, I am happy, but if I am getting 95 and I do not know about any current situation in the country, I am very much feeling embarrassing to get that. That should be from beginning. I used to say it कि यार just come forward, just make them understand, and not if you are not getting the opportunity right now, if you're saying someone having the same issues, very good orator you would have been seen around you. I too had seen it in my college life. मैंने भी देखा कि बहुत अच्छे अच्छे स्पीकर थे, after some 2-3 months ना they are gone, they are like नहीं भैया मेरा पढ़ाई डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा, मेरा सेमेस्टर एग्जाम डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा, सेमेस्टर में मेरे 8.5 की जगह 7.2 आ जाएंगे, what you will do with that particular mark? I am telling you कि इस वर्ल्ड में वही रूल करते जो अच्छे ऑरेटर है. You take example of anyone. Why Modi is Prime Minister of India? Because he is the best orator of India. Why Rahul Gandhi cannot win prime minister election? Because he is worst orator of India. That's the difference we are having. And if you are not learning that now, you come in the corporate, in the corporate life, yeah, you will be ruled by someone who did MBA, and MBA doesn't teach anything apart from being a good orator, being a good leader. That's what MBA teach every time. And you will be dominated by them. You will be dominated by the persons. If you are very much technically good, you may be the technical topper of that particular thing. The project will come from the guy who is not having any technical knowledge, and you will face it in the corporate life. You will feel it here. You will talk with each other. I didn't get the promotion as I expected, but that guy you see now, he's not doing anything, giving the presentation and getting a salary of 20 lakh. Why you will not get it, yaar? When you were doing that bookish knowledge now, he was doing that orator practice, he was just developing that skill. So if he is getting right now, he deserved it because he स्पेंडेड इट टाइम, वो उसने खर्च किया था एक समय पे, जब आप सोच रहे थे कि नहीं नहीं बस यहीं पे जो है मेरा सब कुछ है बुक पढ़ लेने. सो एवरी टाइम डू रिमेंबर वन थिंग कि आपको जितना भी नॉलेज हो उस नॉलेज से बात जरूर करो. मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई इफ समथिंग इज गोइंग अराउंड यू, एंड वन मोर थिंग, इफ यू फील कि सम बैड थिंग हैव बीन स्प्रेडेड, आपको व्हाट्सएप पोस्ट देख के लग रहा है किसी का कि नो नो दिस इज नॉट द गुड थिंग दैट शुड बी गिवन, ही इज गिविंग रॉन्ग फैक्चुअल डेटा ना, वो आपके पापा ही क्यों नहीं हो, जस्ट कमेंट वंस. मे बी देयर आर मेनी हु ब्लॉक्ड मी, देयर आर मेनी हु keep unfollowed me, there are many who just told कि Ankit bhai it's not your work to every time poke me up, but again I used to poke them up कि bhai if you cannot spread good thing, do not spread bad thing. If you do not have the knowledge, ask for that. Okay, I don't have the knowledge, please guide me. Go and Google it, but without having any particular knowledge of anything, do not let the people harm other things. That's why we are facing these issues from last 6 months. I am not saying that farmer law is very good and farmer doing bad thing, but there are miscommunication. There are the people like that Taket, or Taket, what's the original name, he's standing there and he is doing it on politics. And I will bet you that after 3 years you will find it, he has already fought one election. He is doing all this because he is looking for a political party where he can get the ticket for the next election. You stop that process. You ask him to do one thing. Do today sign one agreement. Ki, okay, you will not come to politics. I bet you the next day will leave the stage and he will go. And there are the people who always used to misguide them. There are different people who will always misguide you. Not only you, there are the people who always misguide the society. And we are the very well educated people who quietly see them and used to be, okay, fine, yeah, do it. That's not my duty. No, that's not my prime duty to do it. No? Then you are no one to blame them. If you have corrected something, then you are the one who can say, okay, this is wrong. That's a statement that if you are not a part of solution, then you are a part of problem. There is no middle way. I am not a part of problem. I am not a part of solution. No, either you are part of a solution, either you are part of a problem. So you select your own way. So this is our second motto. Whatever injustice you feel, ping us anytime. Okay, I feel these issues are going on. I want to talk in your platform. We will provide you the YouTube videos and all. You provide us the video, we will share it to all the people. We will share it to maximum we can. Anytime, anything you feel okay, this need to be shared in India, we all are open to you, whole people, not only the one who is participating, the one who, even if they are not participating, anytime you feel this topic you want to speak, you ping us, make the video, send to us. We will surely put in our all the social media and we will try to spread that. Third motto is what? Just related to this only. What we are thinking of, whenever something like any injustice happening around you, I'm not telling you we are looking for the politics, and I'm also not saying no, Ankit Anjal will not come in politics. I'm not promising that also, because being in politics never mean I am bad. And if so, then the one who is in the politics, they should not run the country. So I'm not saying I am very much social worker. I will do this good thing and I will never be there. I'm not promising that. But yes, if any injustice is happening around you, if you cannot defend them, you ping to us. We will be right back to you with all the legal process. Any of the injustice that is happening around you, if you feel okay, that's out of my capacity, but first take a step and you try to protect them. You will have that feeling. Do it once, you will have that guts to do it every time. The only thing is that we are not doing for first, we are not taking the first step. And apart from that, this organizing event is the intermediate thing for Voice for India. All I always used to say. And the thing is that those who are very much interested in those all things what I've explained, you are most welcome in Voice for India. Anytime you say I want to be the part of Voice for India, open-heartedly we will welcome you. Okay guys, we need you people. I always used to say the word we used to say for democracy, by the people, of the people, for the people. We used to say something for Voice for India. We are for you, by you, and of you. Without you, we are nothing, and we are never thought of the air. No one is one man army, nothing. We always used to do teamwork. We always used to have good people in our team and always appreciate the one who are ready to take the some step towards society. Always welcome to Voice for India. So that's what the whole motto of creating this Voice for India and everything. So Sonali, can we see any judges is there so that we can have that?
Yeah, let me just check on that once.
Yeah, we have Sonia ma'am as a judge.
Okay, we have Sonia ma'am, right?
I think we can start off now. Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, they'll join. Will that be?
Sonia ma'am is there. I think Sonia ma'am is there. So what we can do now, we can just give the podium to Sonia ma'am. You just introduce her and give the podium. Okay.
Okay. Sure. So yeah. Once again,
am I visible and audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
visible and audible. Yeah.
So as Ankit said, each word is true. मेरे हिसाब से कि किसी भी भाषा की बाधा नहीं होनी चाहिए, लैंग्वेज का बैरियर नहीं होना चाहिए. आप फ्री हो के अपने थॉट्स रखिए, whatever you have prepared, without fearing कि आपने क्या प्रिपेयर किया है. आप रूल्स को अवॉइड करिए और अच्छे से खुद की प्रेजेंटेशन दीजिए. कोई भी बायस हम नहीं लाने देंगे. एंड अंकित सर की बात मानिए कि डरना नहीं है, घबराना नहीं है. It is not always the first time. And Ankit sir sharing one experience with you as well. So when we were doing inter-university states, there are like 50-60 universities coming and the best debater from them. एंड ऐसा हो गया था, शायद 3 साल पहले की बात है, कि हमें एक मुद्दा मिला था शायद सोशल मीडिया पे होने वाले जो क्राइम्स होते हैं उस पर। ऐसी हालत हो चुकी थी कि हम दीवार देख रहे थे कि इस दीवार को ये पॉइंट एलोकेट कर देते हैं, इस दीवार को ये पॉइंट एलोकेट कर देते हैं, तो ऐसी हालत थी। तो you should be knowing this, that even when the prime minister steps on the podium to address the whole country, it is very difficult for them too, because वो words, कभी आप notice करिएगा प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी, बहुत ही सुंदर टेक्निक है उनकी, वो कहते हैं मित्रों, and then he takes a pause, and then again he repeats his sentence, and then he takes a pause. The reason of taking that pause is to understand the words, उनके मन में क्या चल रहा है, उनको अपने जबान तक लाना क्या है, ये उनका चेन होता है। ओके, सो आप भी उस पर ध्यान दीजिए। ये एक छोटा सा टिप है कि अगर समझ लीजिए आज आपका स्पीच वाला डिबेट है, एक आर्ग्यूमेंटल टॉक आपको डिलीवर करना है विदाउट एनी रिबटल, तो इस कोशिश में रहिए कि किसी ने आपके मुद्दे को अगेंस्ट किया है ऑलरेडी, आप उनको रॉन्ग प्रूफ कर रहे हैं, बीच में अटकिए मत, क्योंकि दिमाग बहुत तेज चलता है और जबान उससे मैच नहीं हो पाता है। बट डू नॉट लूज दैट सिंक, हैव अ गुड पॉज, हैव अ गुड प्रेजेंटेशन, एंड देन यू आर गुड टू गो। ठीक है, हर एक को आई एम वेरी मच एक्साइटेड, एंड ट्रस्ट मी, यू ऑल आर विनर्स फॉर मी राइट नाउ ऑल्सो, बिकॉज beginning and coming and being present on a podium, as Ankit sir said, is a very big task. Okay, so all the best and kudos to everyone, and looking up for the session. All the best, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was really golden words coming from your side. So here with us is Sonia Mishra, a national level orator, a dual gold medalist at many of the debate events, and also winner of PC Alexander Impromptu Elocution Competition. So guys, that's the first judge for us in our panel. We have 3 more judges and we are waiting for them. We are waiting for Aumya Sarkar, we are waiting for Medhavi Kumar, and yeah, last but not the least, we have here with us Ankit Anjan, the founder and president of Voice for India, winner of National Youth Parliament for consecutive 4 years and still going on with his good works. So Alok, let me know if we can just continue or we need to wait for maybe next 5-10 minutes.
Okay, Sonali. Meanwhile, what we will do now, just Alok, do one thing, just ping them in WhatsApp, okay? Sure. And take this status. Meanwhile, let's talk about the topic what we are having. So that let's have some. I will not basically go on, because what I was going through now is literally I will say, okay, see, before this particular event now, even I have not gone through whole bill and everything. I'm being very much frank. I have also listened this videos of new channel and all, and I was like, fine, yeah, someone like right now, many one have to stand in their mind. Somehow what we feel ki farmers are good, but they are misled. Right now they are misled. Everyone will say ki haan unko mislead kiya gaya hai, and somehow we have the feeling ki government tried to do good, but the steps are maybe harmful. I'm not saying it. So 2 steps are there, 2 things, 2 thought process we have. But one thing I will say, ki while we are fighting, while we are saying this, last also I was giving the speech in my, I think my company only. So what I said to them also, okay, have you ever thought of what is this farmer and why these farmers are demanding for this MSP, and who are are really the government who is only responsible for this, or are the really well educated and well mannered people like us who are also responsible for that, or are we away from this all thing कि नहीं ये तो हमारा पार्ट है ही नहीं, हम तो भाई बहुत अच्छे आदमी हैं, हमने अपना सारा काम कर दिया, और फिर जो है वो तो गवर्नमेंट ही उसे परेशान करता है. Literally I have seen some statistics, some data I was going through. So what I get now, if I am not wrong, I will be very exact with the data. So last year, I think last year 2019, I was saying the death rate. Okay, death rate of Maharashtra, especially I think highest death rate of farmer, the state which is having is Maharashtra. So in 2019, that was approx 4,000 exactly. If I will go through, that is 3927. Okay, 3927. It was the exact death number. Committed suicide, not death exactly. Committed suicide due to us, not government. I will again say you, due to we people. And if I will go through whole over the India now, so I think it's something approx 10,281. And exactly if you will divide it by 12 months now, and by 30 days in a month, and again by an hour now, 24 hours in a day, you will get कि जब से हमने इवेंट स्टार्ट किया है ना, तब से अभी तक एक ने सुसाइड कर चुका है इंडिया में. Per hour, more than one. In a day, 28 people are committing suicide, 28 farmers are suicide. So जब से हमने बात करने के बारे में सोचा है, ज्वाइन किया उनके वेलफेयर के बारे में बात करने के लिए, तब तक एक अभी तक मर चुके होंगे। मीन्स एक फैमिली अनाथ हो चुका होगा, एक फैमिली एक ऐसा हो चुका होगा अभी देश में जो बैठ के रो रहा होगा, इसलिए क्योंकि उसके घर में जो कमाने वाला था, उसके घर में जो सबसे एक पिलर ऑफ द हाउस था, वो छोड़ के जा चुके होंगे, तो वो अपनी जिंदगी से हार मान गया होगा। आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू से कि देखो सुसाइड करना किसी भी महान आदमी का ये नहीं होता है। The one who used to lose everything in his life, they used to go for suicide. I never appreciated. I am saying you very frankly. See, life is not full of roses. You will go and you will achieve everything and you will get it. The time will come, the hard time will come, the bad time will come, the ups will come, the downs will come. But you need to fight. If you are fighting, keep on fighting, and you are not committing any of these rubbish. I always used to say these rubbish things. Suicide now. You are the winner. You are the real winner. The one who have always created history. You see it here. You take example of anyone. Take the example of Napoleon Bonaparte. Take the example of Hitler. Take the example of Mahatma Gandhi. Take the example of any people. Take the example of Bose, Subhash Chandra Bose ji. Anyone you take it, they have fought with their life. They have gone through every ups and downs that will come in your life. But the solution is never is that कि leave the world and go. Just leave it क्योंकि तुम लड़ नहीं पाए. ठीक है? I never appreciate it. You are anywhere in the world. You may have any problem. There may be the situation. There may be like the situation when you feel ki your being in the earth is worst. You believe in me. You fight with that moment. Come up with that. You will be the winner. And this money and all is never a solution. Okay, so these are the things in this society and all. But let's come to the topic of this farmer society. I will not go to about this law and everything. So I was just going through the data. So what I thought of now, I always used to think of literally the only government to be blamed for this, or literally we the people of India, the proud citizen of India, our blood is also there, our hand or finger is also, I will say finger is there in their death. We are also responsible. Think one day, not only the duty of government, why they are asking for this MSP. You take example, very common example of yourself. You going to suppose you are right now, what you thought of, let's purchase the vegetable. Let's purchase vegetable. One guy who has right now, you will go to sabji mandi and you will ask okay भैया मेरे को 2 किलो आलू दे दो. वो बोलेगा कितना रुपया केजी है भैया? 50 रुपया के. नहीं भैया 45 रुपया केजी दोगे तो मैं लूंगा, नहीं तो नहीं लूंगा मैं. भैया मैं 3 केजी लेने वाला हूं, 45 कर दो. If you are paying 50 ना, that means कि 15 rupees to you, that never be an issue to you. भैया सब्जी के साथ धनिया फ्री दे दोगे क्या? You will surely do that. You go to mall, he will ask okay this is not 50, now the cost is 100. You will not ask कि भैया वो फ्री में बगल में पड़ा हुआ एक जो 50 पैसा का टॉफी वो दे दोगे क्या? You will never ask it, because वहां पे आपका रेपुटेशन आते हैं, वहां पे आपके इमेज आते हैं. जब आप जाओगे ना, you will surely do this. I did it, you did it, your family did it, my family did it, and we every day used to do it. This is the difference we are having. Take the example, one guy selling product out just outside my apartment in ठेला. वो ठेला में बेच रहा है, भैया आलू ले लो, आलू ले लो. Whole day he will keep on saying, he will just do everything, just ले लो. And if you will purchase it now, believe me, that will be of lesser cost than what you are purchasing in that mall and everything. You purchase it. What you will do now, you will just take out your vehicle, you will go to some big bazaar or anything, you will go there, you will purchase it, you will come back. The guy is selling in front of you, but you will never buy it. You never. We used to do it here. We have faced it in this city type. When we were in village, you will go for this price and all. When you are in city, you will have this issue. No, वो तो खराब ही देगा. And exactly he is the one जो phrase बेचते हैं. He is the one never you thought of कि यार आज गए ना तो मतलब कि take an example, a farmer coming to you and asking for a help, okay, and you will not give it. Suppose Ambani coming to you and asking a help of 1 lakh. Even if you do not have, now you will ask 10 of the people, भाई 1 लाख रुपए जल्दी दो अंबानी मांग रहा भाई. You will give it, and you know it कि that guy do not need your money, but you will give it. Suppose one farmer coming, why? You know, even in both of the case, you will not get back your 1 lakh rupees. That's also sure. Ambani is taking 1 lakh to you, he will not return back to you, and he will say in front of you, okay, I will not return back. Then also you will give him, but you never helped the one who really needed. Limited helping, yaar. Limited helping. Helping is like giving money in free. I am always against of that. Limited helping. When you are purchasing their product now, just do justice to them. They will never ask for MSP. If they are asking for MSP now, We are the one who made them ask for MSP to the government. If we would have been done justice from the time when the independence had happened to our country, I bet government cannot ruin this situation of farmer. We, the people of India, we, the proud nation, the proud citizen of India, had made them to go into that situation. When you people will feel this now, I bet the farmers who are protesting there now, they will say, okay, make your law, yaar. I am not dependent upon you people. You will make the law and my product will not be sold. Because the one who is buying my product, he is the one who is trusting me. He is the one who is doing justice to me. If you do this now, any of the farm law cannot affect farmer. I'm very much sure, and I am 120% sure. If we people do the justice, then any government cannot do any injustice to any of the farmer in India. And I bet you can never, they will never commit a suicide. But we will never thought of in that process. We always used to have that very much. 2-3 example you take it here. I will give the example of this Maharashtra, because recently the election and I was going through the data. So what I have seen, Naki, 2014, 15, 16. Debt rate was continuously increasing. We don't have the data of 17 and 18. Maybe or 18 or 19, we don't have the data of that 2 year. Why? Because I think 18 or 19, the election was there. The government didn't give the data also. They do not bother to give it. Why to give the data that they committed suicide? They will say, and after, during the election, what they will announce? We will do a loan waiver of 50%, 50,000 maaf, Kisan ka 50,000 maaf. Who gave you the permission to take my money from my income tax, and for your election agenda you are giving that karj maafi to them? Who gave you that permission? And who gave you the permission? Why have the farmer asked for that? Why you have created that situation ki farmers se maafi ke bare mein sune this? And especially this government, this government one mentality is there. Do not make the people, एक चीज नहीं, तूने तो 3 year में काबिल बनो, अपने आप सक्सेस तेरे पीछे आएगी. तो दिस गवर्नमेंट ना हैज वेरी मच वन वेरी गुड मेंटलिटी. अगर तुम काबिल बनाओगे ना तो समझ में आएगा. तो काबिल मत बनाओ, उनको फ्री में नहीं. दिस गवर्नमेंट, कांग्रेस वाज आल्सो डूइंग, आम आदमी पार्टी इज आल्सो डूइंग, महाराष्ट्र में भी ये कर रहे हैं, सारे गवर्नमेंट करते हैं. इन्हें काबिल नहीं बनाओ, इन्हें फ्री में दो. फ्री में 500 रुपया आपके अकाउंट पे. आप साल भर में काम नहीं करना, हम आपको 500 पर महीना दे देंगे. फ्री में कुछ भी नहीं, मतलब कुछ नहीं करो, फ्री में दे देंगे. लेकिन उनसे पूछो कि भाई भैया हमको फ्री में नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को हर दिन का काम दे दो, 365 दिन का काम दे दो, मेरे को 200 रुपया पर डे जो लेबर चार्ज मेरा बनता वो दे देना. दे विल नेवर गिव यू. आई प्रॉमिस यू, दे विल नेवर गिव यू. Ask them how much you invested in giving in free. They will give a data in their this budget and everything. 3 lakh crore have been invested for giving Kisan loan waiver. Have you ever thought of what's the process? What should be the solution for them? They will talk of MSP. I was going to this data MSP, especially I am very much interested in this MSP here, because मेरे को लग रहा था ना कि then I was going to, there are 2 commissions that have been made. Exactly, I will take the name. One is Ranganathan Swamy, I think. 2 committees that have been made for MS Swaminathan committee, and one was this one, Santa Kumar committee. There was 2 committees that have been made for this MSP. I will tell you this story. I was very much eager to share this story, what exactly the government are doing for this process. This Swaminathan committee that was made in long back 2006, and this one, the another committee that I am talking about, that have been made in 2016, I think, not 16 or 16, exactly 16 only. So I will tell you that Swaminathan committee 2006, what they told now, ki MSP is equal to whatever investment you have done plus 50% profit that must be given to the farmer. That have been given the suggestion long back in 2006. अब ये नहीं बोल सकते हो कि बीजेपी नहीं किया, कांग्रेस नहीं किया, क्योंकि दोनों ने राज किया है और अलायंस ने भी राज किया है. बहुत बढ़िया बात है कि सबने राज किया, मतलब सारे पॉलिटिकल पार्टी उसके बाद आए हैं. 2016 में जब दूसरी कमेटी बैठती है ना, he gave the data कि पेडी ग्रो करने वाले जो धान और गेहूं सबसे ज्यादा होता है हम लोग नॉर्थ में, रूरल इंडिया में, जो वी यूज्ड टू हैव इट, ओके, उसमें ना 70% ऑफ ऐसे फार्मर है एमएसपी सुना ही नहीं है जिंदगी में उसने. He not heard of MSP. ये MSP है क्या? Ask the people, those who are sitting there in Delhi now, and from last 6 months they are shouting on MSP. For whom you are shouting? The one who do not know MSP, how you dare to shout about them? Or you are doing your political agenda, or you are propagating your political agenda? Ask the government who made this law कि okay, this thing will happen. Yeah, he do not know MSP. How he will do bargaining with the private company in contract farming? I don't know what's the cost of aloo. Then he will say कि okay, उगाने से पहले 5 रुपया केजी दे दूंगा तो मैं बोलूंगा दे दो ना यार, मेरे को तो वही बहुत है, मैं देखूंगा 2 रुपया लगेगा। मैं थोड़ा ना गिनता हूँ, क्या फार्मर जोड़ते हैं कि 2 रुपया का बीज लगेगा, 1 रुपया का खाद लगेगा, और हम तो भाई फ्री में ही काम करते हैं, हम तो अपने घर का 5 आदमी है, उनका तो कभी कॉस्ट ही नहीं होता, वो साल भर काम करेंगे, वो नहीं जोड़ते हैं। तो अगर यदि 3 रुपया की जगह 3.5 रुपया देगा तो हो जाएगा मेरा काम। He will be okay, 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 very much fine. So, why, who are this really this loan waiver and all this thing? The people have not even heard of. The people even do not know anything. 70 to 80% of the farmers are getting benefit of this MSP. I am telling you, 86% of the farmer who, right now, they have never sold their crop to MSP in India. And out of the 14% who have sold, only 20 to 35% of their product, what they produce now, that have been sold in MSP. And you go it, I tried it. I am also from farmer background. I tried it to sell that in MSP. When I was long back into, I think some 4 years back, I tried it for my father's paddy. Okay, वो धान बेचने के लिए ना मैं 5 दिन घुमा, गया, वेल एजुकेटेड, DPS से पास आउट, टेक्नो इंडिया में सॉफ्टवेयर और कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ रहा हूँ, और मैं गया ये करने के लिए, वहां पे गया, इतने प्रोसेस बताए, धान सूखा होना चाहिए, धान में ये नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, वैसा होना चाहिए, ये दिखाओ जमीन का कागज. Lastly, I came back after 5 days, and that was not like I was exactly to say. It was like my father. I was just arguing with my father. Then he told, okay, take the responsibility. If you will able to sell it now, I will give you a double पैसा of this. तो जितना बेच के आएगा 70,000 का बेच आएगा, मैं तुमको 1,40,000 तुम्हारे पैकेट खर्चे के लिए दे दूंगा. तो I was like यार वेरी मच, उस टाइम तो इतने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थोड़ा फील होती थे. आज तो लेके ही रहेंगे पापा से. After 5 days he asked me, हुआ क्या? Are you done with the process? No, na. Lastly, I think MSP of paddy is something 1,800. The product have been sold on 1,100 in normal market. And this is the case with not only with me and my father. This is the case with every farmer right now present in India. The one who is having very good contact, I know my father would have been called one and that have been sold. He also know that. You make one call and he will be like, यार fine, तुम 10 क्विंटल लेके आओ ना, कागज में मैनेज कर दूंगा, आप टेबल के नीचे से मेरा मैनेज कर देना. But government will never talk about correcting that process. Rather than making new laws, ना मैं बताता हूँ, जब लॉ बनाए जाते हैं ना, कोई खराब नहीं बनाता है. The committee which is making the law, ना, they never thought of bad thing. They never thought. They always used to consider very ideal situation. जहाँ गवर्नमेंट बहुत एजुकेटेड है, जहाँ पे फार्मर्स बहुत एजुकेटेड है, उनके लिए लाओ ना. तो ये 3 लॉ व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, मेक द फार्मर वेरी मच एजुकेटेड. उन्हें एमएसपी के बारे में बताओ, उन्हें डिजिटलाइजेशन के बारे में बताओ, उन्हें सब चीज के बारे में बताओ. तुम ये लॉ लाओ, आई कैन बेट यू कि फार्मर का इनकम सही में डबल हो जाएगा. आई कैन बेट यू. But why? First step is that improve the education quality of farmer. Your investment should be in that field. Come with some plan. At least you try it. What I want from government now, I know you cannot change it within the night, but put your effort to change it. Put your effort to make them educated. Put your effort to make them knowledgeable. Put your effort ki okay, they should not ask for loan. Why we are giving them loan? Let them make self-sufficient. Let them make self-sufficient ki bhai tu apne se kheti kar, apna product bech, and we people come with the particular guts ki okay, if you start helping farmer in your manner now, they will never go for contract farming. You gave it 5,000 to them. If you have extra money now, if your father have extra money now, ask them कि पापा आपके बगल में जो किसान है उसको 5,000 दे दो, वो ना जब आलू उगाएगा दे देगा आपको. You ask them to do it. Very small step. Ask them to do it. Ask the farmer who is just sitting beside your family or the one who is selling product to you. आप तो जानते भी होंगे, हम लोग तो लिटरली जब सब्जी खरीदने जाते हैं 2-4 भैया जान जाते हैं, हाँ भैया कैसे हैं भैया, बस हमदर्दी वहीं तक होती है. Give him, you go and give him कि ओके भैया ये 2,000 आप रख लो, अभी आलू का सीजन आ रहा है, आप आलू उगा लेना, एंड आप मेरे को ना जो भी रेट होगा, आई बेट यू ना, अगर उस टाइम 2 रुपया केजी है ना, आप जब 2,000 दिए हो ना, तो तुमको 1,000 नहीं देगा, वो तुमको 10 किलो ज्यादा देगा. आई बेट यू, वी डिड इट. We got it back from them. We did it. My family used to do it. They will come. We used to give it. भैया ये 5,000 रख लो, आप काम करो. And they always return more than what we expect. If their product got something like कि भाई climatic issue हुए तो हाँ, they will, then also they will try. The first thing what they will think of ना कि 10 kg हुआ है ना, तो हम 5 kg उसको दे देगा कि उसने मेरा मदद किया है. They are literally they try it. Even if I will take some money from you now and my job is lost, I will think यार नहीं पहले अपना पेट पालते हैं. लेकिन उनका यदि 10 kg हुआ है ना तो 5 kg आपको देगा, आप लिख के ले लो मेरे से, देगा वो। और इंडिया में मैं एक फार्मर, आइडियल फार्मर की बात नहीं करता हूं, इंडिया में सारे फार्मर की बात करता हूं। आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट दे हैव दिस नेचर, बट वी आर द वन वी नेवर थॉट ऑफ, वी थॉट ऑफ ये तो हमारे बॉर्डर ही नहीं है, हमें बस कुछ पैसे कमाने हैं, थोड़े बच्चे को डीपीएस में श्यामली में बड़े बड़े इंस्टीट्यूट में डीएवी में पढ़ाना है, बच्चे को क्वालिटी तो छोड़ ही दो, क्वालिटी ऑफ, चलो एजुकेशन पे भी इन्वेस्ट करो, क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन पे इन्वेस्ट करो ना, तो मैं क्वांटिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन पे वी आर लिटरली इन्वेस्टिंग। So that's the thing we great Indians are doing, and we are very much proud of that. And what we will say na ki India cannot progress. Remember one thing, India is not someone who is like a guy who is sitting somewhere in Delhi named India. You are India, me, the guy who is present beside you is India. If India is bad, that means ki you are bad. If India is good, that means you are good. If India cannot improve, that means ki you cannot improve. So if you are talking about India, India जो है सहनशीलता भूल गया है, हम जो है मॉब लिंचिंग करते हैं। इंडिया एक पार्टिकुलर कास्ट के लिए अच्छा नहीं है, एक पार्टिकुलर धर्म के लिए अच्छा नहीं है भाई। हु इज दिस इंडिया? वी आर इंडिया। बस रिमेंबर दैट थिंग कि वी आर दैट एंड ट्राई टू करेक्ट इट, द होल कंट्री विल करेक्ट। होल कंट्री अपने आप, आपको कोई जरूरत नहीं पॉलिटिशियन को करेक्ट करने का, लेट देम डू देयर ऑन वे, यू करेक्ट योर वे, all the things will change. Stop your father. In last meeting also I said the same thing. Very proudly we announced this thing कि बिहार और यूपी एंड झारखंड जो है ना वो 3-4 स्टेट मिलके सबसे ज्यादा आईएएस ऑफिसर बनाते हैं। हमने कभी नहीं बोला कि सबसे ज्यादा करप्ट आईएएस ऑफिसर भी हम ही बनाते हैं। ये भी प्राउडली बोलो ना कि कम फॉरवर्ड एंड से प्राउडली कि सबसे ज्यादा करप्ट ऑफिसर हमने बनाया है। लेकिन नेवर your father, when you need to give bribe to someone very much, भाई आज उसने पैसे मांग लिया, ऐसा पुलिस है, ये है, your father said will come, he is in police or anywhere, he will come and he will say कि आज मेरे को ना 5 लाख रुपए का घूस मिला है, एक काम करो यार तुम जाओ अपाचे ले लो जाके 2 लाख का। हाँ पापा जल्दी दो यार, you will take proudly, you will take selfie, you will put in Facebook, my father given me gift, अरे your father is earning 30,000 per month and you are getting a Apache of 2.5 lakh, from where your father bought it? Ask from your father from where this money has come, and if it came from bribe, you stop that. Okay पापा आप जियो अपने लाइफ, बहुत खुशी से जियो, इससे जाओ आप सिंगापुर घूम के आ जाना, इससे जाओ एक बार मलेशिया घूम के आ जाना, बट मेरे को वो अपाचे नहीं चाहिए। You say this one time, the thing will start changing. Surely this will start, the thing will change around you. Stop taking, you do not need to go and fight with your father, do not need to give moral lecture. You stop the thing what you are taking from that particular thing, and when you're investing something now, you ask your father what's your income and why, from where I'm investing this much. If I'm going for a party of 1 lakh in a night, did my father earning something 10 lakh per month without getting any bribe? If so, you have every right. If your father is earning some 30,000 and you are investing some 20,000 in a night, that means there is some other process of getting money and you are involved in that process. And the day you are not correcting yourself, you are no one to ask Modi, or you are no one to ask Rahul Gandhi, or you are no one to ask Lalu Yadav to stop corruption, because the corruption is in your place and you are not correcting it. If you are not correcting, you are getting a chance to take some 10 rupees, you will take it. So you think the politician who are getting a chance to take 10 crore rupees, they will not take it. Why they will not take it? You took 10 rupees and you got the chance. Then why you are expecting that politician will not take it? They will surely take it, because you also are doing and you will be in that position. Then you will do it. How much you promise is Kejriwal promised everything before coming. See the situation, well educated people came, and see the situations of politics. I will not fight on that. He did very good. If he would have been done very 100% correct, now we would have never put a finger on them. So start blaming others. See yourself, correct your surrounding, the things will change. We do not need to wait for any politician, anyone, any political party, any government cannot stop us, literally cannot. So guys, that's it from my side. I think we are ready to go with the event. Even the time is 10 or 15 minutes up. I will not take much of time here. If I will keep on speaking, मैं बहुत बोलता हूँ, मेरे को पता मैं बहुत ही ज्यादा बोलता हूँ, इसलिए sorry for taking much of time, literally. So
बोलते हैं लेकिन अच्छा बोलते हैं.
Okay, thank you. So we can proceed, Sonali. So if judges are there now, we can have their word. We can proceed.
We'll continue with judges once they are in. There are some technical glitch and we'll just introduce them once they are there. So like I said, we have 4 judges in our panel. Ankit Anjan, the founder and the president of Voice for India. We have Sonia Mishra with us, a very eminent personality. Apart from that, we do have Professor Amir Sarkar, who will be meeting in some time, and Medhavi Kumar, alumni of IIM Amritsar. So with this, I would just like to go through the rules once again so that we can start with our event with our very first participant. Now, I hope these things are already, I mean, rules are already clear to our participants, but just to have a clarity once again on this, I would like to repeat, you should be aware of the fact that you are not allowed to use any of anything on caste, creed, or color. You are not allowed to use any informal or any abusive language, which is, it's not going to be appreciated at all. We also do not appreciate targeting or taking names of any political parties or any political person directly or indirectly. Just try directly, basically. You can talk about them, you cannot name them. Okay. Apart from that, about the Battle of the Best, I mean, about the event, you all are knowing you are going to get 2 minutes to put on your opinions, your views. So basically, 2 minutes of time will be given to you. Use it wisely. Once again, I would like to say that I'll be taking your name, so it's your call whether you want to introduce or you yourself or not. Better you just talk about the topic that you are talking about, and also the motion. Make sure you clearly state your motion so that judges are aware of whether you are talking in favor or against. Okay. So with this, I would like to start our event. And so for breaking the ice, I would
Hi,
be calling our
Sonali.
very first participant.
Sonali, here,
Yeah.
Sonia here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonia, tell me.
Just few tips and points, as it is only 2 minutes. Okay.
Sure, sure.
So
Yeah,
don't fall in the problem, or इस भीड़ में मत लगिए कि मुझे खुद को इंट्रोड्यूस करवाना है या मुझे अपने आप को अच्छे से प्रेजेंट करना है. नहीं, आप पहले टॉपिक पर ध्यान दीजिए. Whatever you're ready with, have it with a bang start, and अपना motion clear रखिए, and let Sonali take your names because we are we have a list with us over here. And बिल्कुल भी घबराइए नहीं. Second thing, take pauses where you need, and अगर रुक गए तो ऐसा नहीं कि रुक गए. ठीक है, रुक के भी ट्रेन जैसे चलती है तो वैसे चलाइए. हम यहाँ पे हैं आपके सपोर्ट के लिए. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, टॉपिक से जितना हो सके उतना स्टिक होकर रहिए. डू नॉट डिविएट फ्रॉम द टॉपिक. एंड 2 मिनट सच बताऊं तो उतना ही कम है जितना वो ज्यादा है. ठीक है, सो यूटिलाइज इट इन द मोस्ट करेक्ट मैनर. आप ट्रांजिशन बना लीजिए, याद मत करिए. अभी फिलहाल के टाइम पे याद मत करिए. जो भी अपने हाथ में किताब विताब लेके बैठे हैं, कोई जरूरत नहीं. दूसरों को सुनिए, दूसरों के व्यू पॉइंट सुनिए. एंड सबसे बड़ी बात, यहाँ पे आने का आपका मुद्दा केवल और केवल जीतना नहीं, पर द मेन मोटिव बिहाइंड दिस इज टू अंडरस्टैंड द सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ द टॉपिक एंड हाउ यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव योरसेल्फ. दीज टू आर द मेन मोटिव्स. ओके, तो उस पर एकदम जुटे रहिए. डरना नहीं है, और कभी डर लगे तो अंकित सर के अभी बोले हुए चीजों को याद करिए. कभी भी आप बोले फार्मर्स के बारे में, आप when you want to understand the situation of a person, try to get into their shoes. When you get into their shoes, जब आप एक फार्मर की जगह खड़े हुए कि आपके पास एक जमीन है, पर ना आपके पास पैसे हैं बीज लाने के लिए, ना खाद लाने के लिए. ऊपर से गवर्नमेंट आपको बोल रही है कि एमएसपी भी एक तरीके से खत्म की जाएगी. आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग में नेगोशिएशन करिए, आप अंबानी अडानी से लड़िए. मतलब आप समझिए कि फार्मर पर क्या बीतती है, और तब जाके फार्म बिल्स को एनालाइज करके 2 मिनट में आप क्या बोल सकते हो. ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स इतना फेमस क्यों हुआ है? क्योंकि जो बोलते हैं बिना डरे वो अपनी बात रख पाते हैं. That is the reason we enjoy the raw nature that they have without any censorship. But you need to analyze the situation that it is sometimes wrong and sometimes right. Okay, so what is the context? Whether there should be total restriction or only management. OTT platforms मतलब it is the future of entertainment बोल सकते हैं. Okay, तो आप सोचिए कि अगर मैं कोई पॉइंट बोल रही हूँ कि इनका सेंसरशिप आना चाहिए, क्यों आना चाहिए, वैलिड रीजन अपने पास रखिए एंड देन प्रेजेंट. ओके, नोबडी इज गोइंग टू रीबट यू, ओनली यू आर देयर टू लुक अप टू व्हाट यू आर स्पीकिंग. एंड स्टार्टिंग में नर्वस मत होइए. एम आई ऑडिबल एक बार आपने पूछ लिया, ठीक है, उसके बाद आप बिगिन करिए. बीच बीच में ग्लिच मत करिए. और हाँ, दूसरे लोगों से प्लीज अपना माइक ऑफ करिएगा, और डिस्टर्ब ना हो तो वही बेहतर होगा. एंड वी आर हियर. कोई भी दिक्कत अगर किसी को आती है, आप चैट में सोनाली से, अंकित सर से, जो भी है यहाँ पे, उनसे पूछ सकते हैं. and all the very very best, and then we shall begin with this. Okay, sir. Ankit sir, done?
Yeah, done, ma'am. So good to go. We
Thank
can
you,
begin.
ma'am. Yeah, sure. So, guys, I hope you heard her. You heard Ankit sir's views also. Be sure, make sure whatever they are saying, you try to follow that at least. It will surely be fruitful for you. So, with that, I would like to call our
Sonali?
2020 with ITF1. So you'll be getting 2 minutes, and yeah, once you start, we'll start our timing. Alok, can we just unmute her and give her the stage?
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are clearly audible and visible too.
Okay. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. A very good morning, respected judges and my worthy opponents. As I speak in favor of the Farm Bills 2020, I'd like to bring 3 arguments to the table. Coming to the most important question, why were these reforms needed in the first place? Now, to understand this, we need to analyze the shortcomings of the existing APMC structure. According to the Union Budget 2015-16, the APMC was a major impediment to unifying the national market and creating competition. Now, these 3 bills, not only do they unify the market and induce competition, but also increase farmers' choices. Now, my worthy opponents might claim that APMC mandis serve as last resort for farmers and therefore might collapse due to lack of business. To which I'd like to quote former RBI Governor Mr. Raghuram Rajan, who said, "If mandi structures are useful, they will stand regardless," which clearly implies a fall in mandi structure seems unlikely. Secondly, coming to the concerns regarding minimum support price, the protesting farmers are of the opinion that MSP will be scrapped and hence should be made a bill. However, the government has repeatedly assured that MSP does not come under the 3 bills and therefore will not be affected. As to why MSP should not be made a bill, ask any economist and they'll tell you a market works best in equilibrium. MSP hinders free trade and works against the forces of demand and supply. Only 6% of farmers even benefit from MSP. Prices in each state are different, but MSP is uniform. Therefore, some states may profit, but many states may also incur huge losses. Thirdly, I'd like to analyze the misconception that farmers will be at the mercy of big corporates and may risk losing their land. I'd like to declare that this is a baseless, petty argument. The government has provided enough safety nets to protect farmers. Clause 15 of Farmers Empowerment Protection Act clearly protects the farmer's land irrespective of the dispute. Even the dispute redressal mechanism under the Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act prevents big companies from approaching higher courts so their farmers don't face any difficulty in obtaining justice due to a tedious legal process. On that note, establishing the fact that these reforms will lead to development in the agricultural sector, I'd like to conclude. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ria. That was a wonderful speech. Thanks for that. Our next participant is with the ID F2, Darsana MS. Darsana, we are not able to hear you. Hello? No, Darsana, we are not able to hear you.
Am I audible right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah, sure. Go on, you're audible.
Okay. I suppose leadership at one time meant matters, but today it means getting along with people. I would like to present my motion against Farm Laws 2020 with this statement by the father of our nation. The first question is regarding the constitutionality of these farm laws. Agriculture is a subject which comes under the state list, and how the government could simply make laws on it without even considering the state's opinion. Also, there was a violation in the rules of the houses while passing these bills by the voice vote when there was a demand for division. This is clear-cut violation of Article 100 and Article 107. The biggest aim of these reforms were to eliminate the middlemen, but actually there is a creation of new sets of middlemen because the common people find it really laborious to deal with the technical as well as the legal sides of this contract farming. And the third problem faced by the farmers is the stereotyping. That is, the farmers are expected to know nothing about their own goods, and they are just treated like the kids. And this is highly sanctimonious. There were hardly any consultation with the farmers' organizations and the parliamentary committees. And there is another thing, that is the provision for the buyers not to purchase the products if the products are having less standards, and the lack of provision for the farmers to complain. This is just unjust. And the food prices are definitely going to rise in the future because these markets will be dominated by the MNCs. And it's highly dismaying that the government just ignored the 2006 reports about the MSP. And the things that are going on right now is nothing but just the measures to get brownie points in the ease of doing business index. Government should be the guarantor of the MSP. And it's high time that we must repeal the farm laws because we cannot lose another life of our dear farmers. With this, I'm concluding my words. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darshana. Thank you for providing us a glimpse on Farmers' Bill. We'll come back to you. Moving on, I would like to welcome Medhavi Kumar.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. That exactly I was about to say. Okay, another judge we have. Yeah.
No problem. Sure. So I would like to welcome Medhavi Kumar, the next judge in our panel. I see now she is here. She has been judging debating events from last 6 years. Alumni of IIM Amritsar. She is the one, we can say, the sole creator of Before. We are really privileged to have you here, ma'am. Medhavi ma'am, can you just have a few words with us? It would be great if you can just guide our contestants for the competition. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thanks to the organizers, you don't forget me, even though I am kind of not working right now with you people. But it's lovely to see you where you people are, and I hope and pray that you people go from there. And I know the vigor Ankit has, and then we pass it on to you people the same vigor to do great things. And with the people, the participants, all I want to say is this: whenever you come and speak, don't speak as if you're speaking in front of a judge or a person, in your house or anywhere. Just feel like you're speaking in front of a country. You're speaking for the country, because these are the opinions form. These are these opinions which make a whole ecosystem. So you are contributing to an ecosystem which eventually make a change. So kind of speak with the passion and vigor that you're trying to speak for the country. And that is what I would say. And have fun.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I mean, to understand, like, it's not just a debating event where you have to talk about the topic. Understand the current situation, like whatever you are talking about, it is a situation that is prevailing in country and it is affecting many people in this. There are so many people getting affected by this. So make sure the sensitivity of this topic, you understand that, and then you talk. It's not just for winning a debate event where you just say something or say anything to prove your point. Make sure you take care of that. I am sure you'll do. All the very best. And with this, I would like to call our next participant, who is Manisha Kumari with code F3. She'll be again talking on the Farms Bill 2020. Manisha.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, Manisha, go on.
Okay, हाँ. सदन की गरिमा को मेरा नमन। तो जैसे जो हमारा आज का विषय है उसके पुरजोर समर्थन में मैं अपना वक्तव्य रखना चाहूंगी। तो सबसे पहले तो मैं जो अपना वक्तव्य, जो 3 मुख्य मुद्दे हैं जिन पे विवाद सबसे ज्यादा उठा है, एपीएमसी का मुद्दा और किसानी अग्रीमेंट का मुद्दा, और जो दूसरा है वो है स्टॉक का मुद्दा, कि स्टॉक को इकट्ठा करने का। तो सबसे पहले तो मैं एपीएमसी पे कहना चाहूंगी कि यहाँ पे इल्जाम, मतलब कि जो विरोध करने वाले उनका ऐसा मानना है कि जो मंडियों की जो व्यवस्था है वो खत्म हो जाएगी, बाकी चीजें। तो यहाँ पर जो किसान बिल है उसमें साफ तरीके से लिखा हुआ है कि एपीएमसी खत्म नहीं होगा, लेकिन किसानों के पास एक ऑप्शन रहेगा। वो ऑप्शन क्या रहेगा कि वो एपीएमसी मंडियों से बाहर भी अपने जो उत्पाद है उनको बेच सकते सकते हैं। और आज हम सब जानते हैं कि जो एपीएमसी मंडियां है, कई बार अगर वो उनकी जगह से दूर होता है तो उनको ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का खर्चा आता है। प्लस एपीएमसी मंडियों में भी करप्शन की ऐसी काफी व्यवस्था है जिन कारण कंपटीशन कम है। जो कंपटीशन कम होने के कारण उनको अपनी उपज का उचित मूल्य नहीं मिल पाता। तो अगर वो एपीएमसी मंडियों से बाहर जाके बेचेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं वो जो किसानी हाट की जो व्यवस्था होती है उन बाजारों का विकास होगा। प्लस इसके साथ ही जो यहाँ पे जो ई मार्केटिंग का जो उनके पास जो विकल्प मौजूद है, इसके जरिए भी उनको एक बेहद ही सुनहरा मौका मिलेगा कि वो अपने घर से ही कम लागत में अपने आसपास जो हाट है वहां पे जाके बेच सकते हैं, जिससे जो हाट है उनका विकास होगा। और अगर दूसरा हम देखें जो पॉइंट है कि किसानी अग्रीमेंट, तो किसानी अग्रीमेंट में यहाँ पे जैसे पहले से इसमें लिखा हुआ है कि जो अग्रीमेंट होगा वो केवल उपज को लेकर होगा और जो कंपनी होगी उनका किसानों की खेत पे कोई कब्जा नहीं होगा। और अगर किसानों को कोई विवाद है तो विवाद को सुलझाने के लिए यहाँ पे 3 स्तरीय जो व्यवस्था बनाई गई है कि आप पहले जो कमेटी है जो दोनों में एक तरीके से सुझाव कराएगी, उनके वहां पे जा सकते हैं। या फिर अगर वहां पे आपका ना हो, मुद्दा ना सुलझे, तो आप डीएम के पास जा सकते हैं। अगर डीएम से भी ना हो तो आप कलेक्टर के पास भी जा सकते हो। और ये जो मुद्दों का जो निपटारा है वो 30 दिनों के अंदर अंदर होने का प्रावधान है। तो एक तरीके से यहाँ पर जो किसान की जो खेत है, जो संपत्ति है, उसके सुरक्षा का पूरा यहाँ पे प्रावधान है। और अगर दूसरी बात करें स्टॉक लिमिट की, तो स्टॉक लिमिट में यहाँ पर हमारे पास पहले जो एसेंशियल कमोडिटी 1955 के तहत जो एक्ट था, उसके कारण क्या होता था कि जो बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज होती थी।
Sorry, Manisha. I'm sorry, your time is done. Don't worry, Kaz will mark you on that.
Yeah, Alok, I was about to say, Manisha, do not worry about that. If suppose in between your time have been completed now, so we are not going to take कि नहीं complete नहीं हुआ या extend हो गया, तो इसलिए it's nothing like that. We will be marking on the content you have given on that particular time frame, and we are not exactly marking you. We are just doing a review to you people, so you do not need to worry कि नहीं छूट गया तो वो खराब मार्क आएंगे. That's not an issue, okay? Not at all.
Yeah, thank you. So next we'll move on to participant F4, Ayushi Datta.
Yeah, am I visible and audible?
Yeah, you are good to go.
Okay. सुप्रभात, मैं युवा रथ की सारथी आयुषी दत्ता विषय कृषि बिल 2020 के विपक्ष में अपने विचार प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ। मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती। जी हाँ मान्यवर, मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगलती है, चांदी उगलती है, पर उसको धरती के सीने में से निकालता कौन है मान्यवर? वो है मेहनत कश करने वाले किसान, जो हल चला के बंजर जमीन को भी हरियाली में बदल देता है। वो ना जाने कितने लोगों का पेट पालता है, परंतु दुर्भाग्यवश कि कृषि प्रधान भारत देश में कृषकों की हालत सबसे ज्यादा दयनीय है। यहाँ पर किसानों को बढ़ावा देने की बजाय बल्कि उनको अपनी फसल का उचित मूल्य तक प्राप्त नहीं होता। मान्यवर, कृषि बिल में कई वादे तो किए गए हैं, पर क्या वह किसानों के हित में है? ये तो वही बात हो गई कि बड़े बड़े पानी के घड़े सम्मान योजनाएं बनाई जाती हैं। पहुंचते पहुंचते वो घड़ा छोटा हो जाता है। उच्च अधिकारी तक आते आते वो किसी गिलास में, और नीचे वाले अधिकारियों तक आते आते वो किसी चम्मच या कटोरी में तब्दील हो जाता है। और मान्यवर, किसान उस बूंद के लिए तरसता है। एक प्रजातांत्रिक देश में किसी भी विषय पर विधायक बनाने से पूर्व उस विषय से संबंधित सभी पक्षों, संगठनों एवं समितियों से पूर्व चर्चा की जाती है मान्यवर, जो इस बिल में निर्धारित है। भारत जैसे विशाल देश में जहां भौगोलिक परिस्थिति एवं उपज में विविधता है, अतः इस बिल का स्वरूप भी उसी प्रकार परिस्थितियों के अनुरूप होना चाहिए। अंत में, क्योंकि सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने स्वयं इस बिल पर पुनः विचार करने एवं सभी संबंधित पक्षों को मिलाकर एक समिति बिठाने का निर्णय किया है, जो इस बिल के किसान अनुरूप होने पर प्रश्न चिन्ह लगाता है। अंत में बस यही कहना चाहूंगी कि आज युवा पीढ़ी को ही किसानों को उनका उचित मूल्य दिलाना होगा। कथानक व्याकरण समझे तो सुरभित छंद हो जाए, हमारे देश में फिर से सुखद मकरंद हो जाए। मेरे ईश्वर मेरे दाता मेरे ईश्वर मेरे दाता, दुआ में मांगती तुझसे, युवा पीढ़ी संभल करके विवेकानंद हो जाए, युवा पीढ़ी संभल करके विवेकानंद हो जाए। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद आयुषी. Judges, she was F4, Ayushi Datta. Next, we'll move on to the participant.
Alok, sorry to interrupt. I will say one thing. When the speakers are giving the speech now, please allocate anyone from the organizer team to make them in the spotlight. Okay, we need the speaker in the spot.
The speaker is in the spotlight, Ankit. Like, didn't you get it?
Last, she was in spotlight. No, what I can still see in my screen now. Is it only issue with me, like me and Sonia ma'am in this screen show?
No, I could see her in the spotlight.
Spotlight speaker, you can see now.
Yeah,
I
same
can see the
here.
speaker. I can see the
Also,
speaker
she
in the
was.
spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
technical
Ankit.
simply.
The spotlight.
Yeah, please.
तुम screen, तुम क्या screen देख लो, उधर हो गया होगा.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. ठीक है. So next we'll move on to F5, Hari Krishnan.
Good morning, one and all present here. Sir, shall I start?
Yeah, you can start. Good to go.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone present here. I would like to say against Farmers Amendment Bill. The Farmers Amendment Bill 2020 clearly says that the farmers have less chance for making their products to grow in their own choice. When the company starts to approach them, they will request the farmers or order the farmers to cultivate the products of their choice. For example, a few years before, PepsiCo company approaches farmer and instructed the farmers only to grow potatoes, which were given only in few price of their product. So from this point, we can say that the companies will come and make the farmers to grow only what they want, not what the farmers can cultivate according to the land of their fertility. So what is the next problem here? When the disputes happen, where are the courts? They can't go. So the courts are the places where the people get their remedies at the last. Where in this bill, they say that the judicial remedies are less in dispute among the companies and the farmers. Next, the Essential Service Product 1955 bill says that only the 10 to 15 products are being included in this, like oil seeds, rice, mustard, wheat, and other products. This also shows that the farmers are having less chance to get their agriculture remedy after they get their loss or any other problems on their cultivating period. Where then the mandis have been set up for the farmers to get their products in best amount they can. Here in this bill, it says that it is not provided with better benefits, and MSP is also not provided. Even though it is not constitutionally provided, it can be provided in any time. So in conclusion, I can say that this Farmers Amendment Bill is clearly against the will and the justice of the farmers, which will create a huge loss in the agriculture sector, which will later create poverty, hunger, and also many communal violence on basis of food. So I would like to conclude my words by saying that all government in any type government, that is state, central, or local self-government, should act for the people, and it should be for the benefits of the people, especially our farmers. The farmers are the backbone of our nation. As the farmers are...
Sorry, Hari, your time is up. Thank you for the speech. Okay, so judges, he was F5, Hari Krishnan. Next, we'll move on to participant F6, Saurabh Suman.
Am I audible?
Yes, Saurabh, you're good to go.
Yes. Good morning, myself Saurabh. I'm speaking for the motion on the Farmers Bill 2020. Even as the farmers' protests have gained momentum, there is a little rationale to the protest. First of all, so consider the first two bills. The first bill is Essential Commodities Act. What it tells that the removal of the stock holding limits on the foodstuffs. and it has exceptions of the processors, value chain additions, and exporters. Farmers should not be concerned with because it only benefits them because there will be demand and sale of the produce. To the second bill, there is a contract farming bill. अगर आपको सीधी सी बात बताए, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग में ये पहले से होती आ रही है और एग्जिस्टिंग सिस्टम है. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं अमूल का. अमूल सबसे लार्जेस्ट डेयरी प्लांट है. कितने अमूल वालों ने गाय और भैंस खोल के लगे, अमूल वालों फार्मर्स के? ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है. और ये प्रावधान किया गया बिल में कि कोई भी परमानेंट स्ट्रक्चर नहीं खड़ा किया जाएगा किसानों के मुद्दे पर. मैं कहना चाहता हूं लास्ट में, दिस एंटी फार्मर्स बिल प्रोटेस्ट आर एंटी फार्मर्स. These are the manifestation of two narratives. One, hatred for Modi and each and every scheme he ever comes up with, and second, the age-old battle of communism versus capitalism, the battle of delivering a choice versus dictating a command. These bills are not about MSP and PDS systems. One just wonder, one day Modi tells that just breathe clean air, these juggerheads will start chopping trees. And no government in history of India has given better MSP than NDA government. 1.5 lakh metric ton, 76 lakh metric ton in the last 25 years, 2014 to 2015. Then the Gamcha wearing champion socialists will not like it because who have been the farmers, poor farmers who have been exploited from the time immemorial have not got the chance to get them some benefited. Do you know MSP is transferred from transfer to farmers through DBTs. In only Punjab it is done to the middleman. दलालों को बचाते बचाते ये लोग खुद दलाल बन चुके हैं. इसलिए मैं पूरी समर्थन करता हूं इस बिल.
Hello, yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello, yeah, Ankit, I am there.
Yeah, Saurabh is finished.
Yeah. I was just
one point from my side, Alok.
Sure, ma'am.
Just if you can guide the participants to look in the camera.
Okay, sure. So participants, it's a request from judges. Whatever device you are using, please look into the camera while you are speaking. Okay, so our next participant is F7, Siddhant. Siddhant, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, just before I begin, am I clearly visible and audible?
Yeah, sure. You're clearly visible, you're clearly audible, you're good to go.
Thank you. I'll begin.
Sure.
My name is Siddhant Kaur, and today I'm going to be speaking for the motion for Farm Bills 2020. It was a mystical moment on the eve of the 27th of September 2020. The long-cherished dream of the Farm Bills made its way into the world of heritage and culture, India. These bills were built upon by decades of hard work to finally break the monopoly of the archaic mandi system and restore the farmers with their right to life. But this isn't just any other figurehead of Indian polity. Rather, it is a genuine cause to help the ones unhelped for over half a century. Over the years, the Swaminathan, Shantakumar, and Ashok Dalwai committees have advised us to innovate the system in order to illuminate, elevate, and give faith to our Kisans. But it was never done until now. These three acts focus on including private competitors, which, according to the Shantakumar committee, will result in greater FDI. Investment in infrastructure, education, and other facilities for farmers will also come up. According to the Swaminathan committee, the APMC sectors observe less competition. Yet, if we introduce corporates, healthy competition will result in an increase of farmers' income. The prospects of contract farming and security from market instability through a pre-assured price will again empower the farmers. With one nation, one market becoming a reality, digitalization of mandis and legal agreements will be inevitable. A 2010 committee of state ministers said that the complete deregulation of mandis isn't plausible, yet a partial private sector going hand in hand with mandis is. The Ashok Dalwai committee also in turn supports private sector participation. It will not only help reduce cost of transportation, but will also provide a framework for the farmers to engage in agribusiness companies, retailers, exporters, and tech. The Economic Times says that the bills will provide a sustainable and profitable environment for the farmers. Since the implementation of this bill, the agri sector has grown by over 4% in late 2020, also being the only sector to do so. To sum up, the MSP or APMCs will not go away, neither will the benefits coming along with them. Yet to cope up with the technologically advanced world, these bills are but a stepping stone in the staircase of humanity. Let's support this great cause so that we can proudly say together, ईमानदारी मेहनत जिसकी शान है वही मेरे देश का किसान है. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Siddhant. Thanks for that speech. Judges, he was
Hello,
F7.
yeah. Hello, before going now, I would like to talk with
young
Siddhant.
are you?
Yeah, that's
young are
right,
you?
exactly.
How
Vidya.
young
I
are
was
you?
also.
I had
I'm
the
in
same question.
I'm actually in 6th grade and I've written the speech completely by myself.
Oh my God, I'm impressed.
That's
I'm impressed.
awesome. Yeah, that's where now Medhavati, we used to have proudness. We are really doing good. Really, Siddhant, by seeing you people now, the people young age people, the people from class 6, 7 now, we really used to feel see 200 participants are there. By seeing you now, I bet we have reached that thing what we have targeted for this event,
You know,
and
after
we did
9
it.
to 5 office, I feel so much hopeful seeing you. So much hopeful.
Thank you, ma'am. Truly, this opportunity has given me a lot of confidence, and it has actually really made me a lot more informative with the recent events happening in our country. So, thank you so much for providing me with this opportunity.
Yes, next Greta Thunberg is going to be from India.
That's yeah. Young people, you people are class 6. The first time I went to stage was class 7 in my school stage. Yeah, that's awesome, Siddhant. Awesome, yeah.
Keep up the spirit, bacha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll move ahead. Our next participant is F8, Abhishek Kumar Gupta. या अभिषेक.
जोहार, आप सभी को मेरा प्रणाम. मैं निर्णायक मंडली के सभी श्रोतागण को मैं ये ध्यान में फार्म बिल के अगेंस्ट में बोलना चाहता हूँ. ये फार्म बिल जो ये 3 एक्ट पास किया गया, इस एक्ट को पास करने से पहले किसानों ने 2 एक्ट की मांग की थी, 2 कानून की मांग की थी, मगर ये विपक्ष की जो सरकार ने क्या किया, इन्होंने 3 ऐसे बिल दे दिया जिनकी जिस चीज की जरूरत नहीं थी उस चीज को नहीं डाला गया. और आज अगर हम लोग एमएसपी के लिए, सरकार हमेशा बोलती है 14 के 14 बैठ की और बोल दी कि मैं एमएसपी में उस चीज को एमएसपी में लागू करूंगी, एमएसपी में कोई दाम कम नहीं होगा. मगर मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि 26 ऐसे प्रोडक्ट में बस एमएसपी अभी तक है और सरकार हर साल कुछ ना कुछ चेंज करती है. मगर जहां तक मैं आपको ये भी बात बताना चाहूंगा कि एमएसपी में वही रेट है, अभी ग्रोथ का जो रेट का ग्रोथ है वो एमएसपी में ग्रोथ का रेट ही नहीं है. तो सरकार को इस तरह की चीज लानी चाहिए जिससे कि एक सरकार की जो स्वामीनाथन कमीशन की रिपोर्ट थी उसके मुताबिक ये फार्म बिल है ही नहीं है. दूसरी तरफ एक लोकतांत्रिक देश में अगर इस तरह की चीज, इस तरह की किसान आंदोलन जिसको एक सरकार समझ नहीं पा रही है, उनकी संवेदना को समझ नहीं पा रही है, तो ये लोकतांत्रिक के लिए एक खतरे की निशानी होती है कि जब सब कोई कहते हैं जय जवान जय किसान, लेकिन यही नारा जब उल्टा पड़ जाता है और सरकार इस कहने पे है जय विज्ञान जैसे मुद्दे को लेकर एक तरफ से होड़ मची हुई है, सरकार की होड़ मची हुई कि जैसे के तैसे इस तरह का कृषि बिल को पास कर दिया जाए. इसमें एक अच्छा संशोधन करना चाहिए और एक प्रबल किसान के 200 यूनियन कमेटियों की सिफारिशों से कुछ को प्रबल दाव में रखकर उनकी बातों को सुनकर इस बिल में संशोधन करना चाहिए जिससे कि उनके पक्ष में हो और ये कृषि बिल उतनी ही मजबूती से पास हो जाए जिसकी ये जरूरत है. और किसान की ये 3 एक्ट की जरूरत थी मगर इस तरीके से नहीं. आप सभी को मैं इसी तरह अपने मुद्दे को समाप्त करना चाहूंगा. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
धन्यवाद अभिषेक आपकी स्पीच के लिए. जजेस, he was F8 Abhishek Kumar Gupta. Next we move on to F9 Hadia Ansari. Yes, Hadia.
Am I visible and audible?
Yeah, sure. Good to go.
3, 2, 1. इज्जतों को उछाला जा रहा है, हवाओं पर रौब डाला जा रहा है. किसान ही बुनियाद है घर की, उन्हें ही घर में नौकर बनाया जा रहा है. Paying respect to the dignity of the House, I, Speaker F9, firmly oppose the motion that is Farm Bills 2020. Why? Because In regard to APMC bypass bill, in the new setup, the existing traders along with their commission agents are the most trade ready. The new unregulated market space called the trade area will have no oversight, and the government will have no information or intelligence about who the players are, who is transacting with who, for what quantities and at what prices. So the exploitation of farmers is not just about the prompt price payment, but on other fronts too, starting from the price discovery itself. Second is because dismantling APMC could an assured procurement of food grains at MSP. Since agribusiness companies and the policymakers are claiming that farmers are being misled and they will in reality get higher prices, why not make MSP a legal right and build confidence and trust among the farming community? Third, because the Essential Commodities Amendment Bill. This bill will ultimately work against both farmers and the consumers as it seeks to remove virtually most primary food items. It means that there is no restriction during the normal times. A stock limit may be imposed only if there is 100% increase in retail price of horticulture produce and 50% increase in the retail price of non-perishable agriculture food items. It means hoarding can be lawfully done till the prices reach the level of death. The government is more interested in the welfare of the hoarders and black marketers than the farmers and the consumers. There is no provision or supervision and the regulation of the trade area. There is no mention that the produce must only be purchased at the MSP. Concluding, I would say that the aim of farm bills, it appears, is to destroy a lesser evil, the mandis, to promote the worst one, the trade. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Adya. Okay. So judges, she was F9, Hadya Ansari. Next on, we'll move on to participant F10, Arnab De.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Arnab, you're good to go.
Yes. I am going to speak against the motion. Since 85% of farmers are small farmers in India, who own less than 2 hectares of land, it would be a very difficult task for them to directly negotiate with the large buyers who have more bargaining power and resources. Secondly, as there will be a private route through which deals can be done, the private companies will obviously try to go through the private routes in order to save tax. As a result of which APMCs will get lesser attention and will abolish over time due to low maintenance and rootlessness. On the other hand, it will also endanger the jobs of many who work there, including the accountants, the laborers, and the middlemen. Coming to Act number 2, which basically says about contract farming. But the main issue here is there is nowhere stated in the Act that MSP is mandatory in the contracts. That means the government won't take any responsibility if the farmers are contracted to sell their produce even a much lower price than MSP. And we know that in India maximum farmers are uneducated who don't even know about MSP. In that case, it will obviously not be a fair play between the farmers and the buyers. Thirdly, as the Essential Commodities Bill states that some of the main food articles are removed from the Essential Commodities Act, it will directly allow the economic agents to stock food articles unlimitedly. That will cause a artificial fluctuation or artificial price fluctuation in the market, and as a result the consumers and the farmers will be affected. As I conclude that 18% of India's GDP is held by agricultural sector, the government should be more responsible and in taking initiatives and educate the farmers and come up with a long-term plan for APMCs and MSP other than handling the control over the private sector. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Arnab. Thanks for that speech.
One question, Arnab, were you for the motion or against the motion? Okay. Against the motion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So next participant, we do not, judges, we do not have F11 and F12 in the meeting. So we move on to F13, Shivam Pandey.
So my name is Shivam Pandey and I am against the motion for the farm bills. So now coming to the topic, I want to tell you that these laws are in no need at present, because in this time Corona, all the peoples, all the countries are using their resources for making vaccines and selecting for the peoples and increasing their health infrastructure. But we don't need this type of law at this time. And as you know, when a law came, then there must be a debate, like for and against, but there is no debate. As you know that the whole parliament is got off because of Corona, so there is no debate. So now coming to the first law, which is Farmer Produce and Agriculture Commerce and 2020. So this law will empower farmers to sell their produce from one state to another. And as you know that by the Santa committee in 2015, they had already told us that the 86% of farmers are poor. So one thing I want to tell, how the poor farmers will transport from one place to another, and who will give the price of it. So obviously their price will increase and they will not be able to sell their produce efficiently. And next I want to give you the example. It is APLM Act, and these APMC acts are not new. APLM was already passed in 2017 by the Modi government only, and APLM is Agriculture Produce Livestock Marketing. So in APLM Act, all the laws are equally almost same with this law. So what, according to me, empowering the previous laws is more important than having another laws. Now coming to the second, it is a contact farming. Little bit contact farming is up to the mark, but what I think about the contact farming is that if there is some dispute between the farmer and the corporates, then who will resolve? And the government is telling that there is a three level of dispute resolving committee. But what I think that after the cutting of a crop, whether a farmer will go to the committee to resolve their problem, or they will go for the next crop. So I don't think this will work. And as you know that 86% of farmers are poor. So how will they negotiate with so much of private players who have a lot of money, and they simply crush over the market, and they crush over the farmers. Now coming to the third, it is the Essential Commodities Act 2020. And
Sorry, Shivam, your time is up. So judges, he was F13, Shivam Pandey. We do not have F14 in the meeting. We'll be moving on to F15, Rafia Usmani.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Rafia, you are audible.
An industry that feeds you is an industry worth fighting for. India is a country where more than 70% of the population is engaged in agricultural activities.
Rafia, just a minute. Can you please you're not visible?
Sir, but I have switched on my video.
Just a minute.
Now it's fine. It was coming.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
It was coming in between.
Sir, shall I start again?
Yeah, surely. No, you can start again.
Okay, sir. Okay. An industry that feeds you is an industry worth fighting for. India is a country where more than 70% of the population is engaged in agricultural activities. But it's also a saddening fact that a nation that feeds the nation is entangled in the fetters of starvation. Good morning to one and all present. My name is Rafia, and I'm here to speak on the given topic, the farm bills, and I'm firmly against the motion. In recent days, agitation by farmers in various parts of the country can be observed. These are due to the introduction of 3 new bills: the Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill 2020, the Farmers Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Service Bills 2020, and the Essential Commodities Bill 2020. The Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill will definitely lead to a loss of revenue to the state, as the farmers will sell their agricultural produce beyond the APMC markets. The mandi fees collected are a great source of revenue for the state government, which will be hampered due to the introduction of this new bill. It will eventually put an end to the MSP-based procurement system. The Farmers' Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Services Bill 2020, due to this, the corporate and traders will have an upper hand and will be smart players as the farmers have weak negotiation skills to grab a fruitful deal for themselves. The Commodities Bill 2020, here the freedom to stock the commodities will lead to exploitation as the big companies will charge exorbitant prices. Secondly, the price limit set for introducing or extraordinary circumstances is so high that they are likely to be never triggered. Moving forward, to wrap up my words, I like to say that the farmers are the soul of the nation, and the growth and upliftment is the foremost duty to be taken care by the government. And before favoring the bills, we should once think of our country's agricultural sector's condition when the country won't have enough cereals left to feed a population of more than 136.6 crores because the farmers are busy protesting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rafia. So judges, she was F15, Rafia Usmani. Next, we'll move on to F18. Judges, we do not.
Just a second, Alok.
Sure, ma'am.
Visible throughout to you people?
No, ma'am.
Okay, at the end she was visible, and the at a few initial points she was visible, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe some technical glitch.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can understand. Yeah.
Okay. So next we'll move on to F18. Inder Singh Rajput, you can please unmute. I'm giving you the option.
I guess he's stuck. There is some technical.
So
F18 आपके कुछ इश्यूज हो रहे हैं नेटवर्क के शायद, तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं ना कि अगर यदि ज्यादा ग्लिच है तो वीडियो स्विच ऑफ कर लीजिएगा, तो आपके बैंडविड्थ के कारण थोड़े से ये बढ़ेंगे। तो आप एक बार वीडियो स्विच ऑफ करके सिर्फ ऑडियो मोड में कनेक्ट होके देखिए। आप वीडियो एक बार स्विच ऑफ कर लीजिए, शायद थोड़े से नेटवर्क बेटर हो सकते हैं।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलिए। अब थोड़ा अभी भी आवाज कट रही है आपकी।
सर हेलो।
हाँ इंदर जी, आपकी आवाज कट रही है। वी आर नॉट एबल टू।
आलोक, एक काम करिए ना, इनको कह दीजिए अगर इनको आने वाले समय में, मतलब सेशन के एंड
ठीक है
होता है। आप इंदर जी, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही मैम आपकी।
हाँ तो आप, अच्छा हाँ, अभी इनकी आवाज आएगी, आ रही है बराबर।
अब आ रही है।
अब आ रही।
श्योर। हाँ अब आ रही है।
ये सब करो स्टार्ट सर।
जी करिए जी।
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, हमारा देश एक कृषि प्रधान देश है और इसी कृषि प्रधान देश के में यदि सरकार की पहली जिम्मेदारी होती है कि वो कृषि प्रधान सुधार कानून हमारे देश में लागू करे। वर्तमान की सरकार ने हमारे देश में 3 किसान बिल वर्तमान में लागू किए हैं। किसानों के दबाव के कारण या कुछ किसान संगठन के दबाव के कारण वो वर्तमान 1 साल तक हमारे देश में ये बिल अभी लागू नहीं हुआ। लेकिन मेरे इसमें चाहता हूँ कि ये यदि ये कानून हमारे देश में लागू होते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं किसानों को इससे बहुत बड़ा फायदा होने वाला है, क्योंकि अब तक हमारा किसान एक छोटे से मार्केटिंग में रह गया था। यदि सरकार उसको पूरा इंडिया का मार्केट देना चाहती है तो कहीं ना कहीं किसानों के लिए फायदा का है। पहले की यदि हम व्यवस्था देखें तो पहले किसानों को कहीं ना कहीं अपनी फसल को मंडियों में, जो जिसको एपीएमसी बोलते हैं, उसमें बेचना पड़ता है। लेकिन इन कानूनों के कारण सरकार ने किसानों को एक ऑप्शन प्रदान किया कि यदि आपकी इच्छा हो तो आप मंडी में फसल बेच सकते हैं। यदि आपको एमएसपी से ज्यादा दाम यदि कोई व्यापारी आपको घर बैठे दे रहा है तो आप अपनी फसल को घर बैठे बेच सकते हैं। तो कहीं ना कहीं ये पॉजिटिव किसानों के लिए एक स्टेप है। और सेकंड, दूसरा कानून कहता है कि जो पहले जो लिमिट बहुत सारे आवश्यक वस्तुओं में शामिल थी, जो फसल जैसे आलू प्याज, इनको बाहर कर दिया ताकि किसान भी अपना
कि व्यापारी जैसे स्टॉक कर सके और जब भाव उसे मिले जब वो बेच सके। तो कहीं ना कहीं ये भी किसानों के हक में ही है कानून। तीसरा कानून है कि कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कृषि की यदि हम बात करें तो वर्तमान में बहुत सारे गरीब किसान होते हैं, उनके पास अच्छे उन्नत बीज उपलब्ध नहीं हो पाती है। पैसों की कमी के कारण वो उसमें खाद या कीटनाशकों का उपयोग नहीं कर पाते हैं और इसके कारण उनकी फसल बर्बाद हो सकती है। यदि उनको पहले से ही कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऐसा कोई मिल जाए जो उनकी फसलों के लिए पैसा खर्च कर सके तो कहीं ना कहीं ये भी पॉजिटिव पॉइंट किसानों के लिए है। यदि उनको पहले से अपनी फसल का भाव कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कृषि में पता चल जाता है। यदि वर्तमान में उदाहरण के लिए हम समझे कि यदि आज प्याज का भाव कभी 10 रुपए किलो हो जाता है, कभी 50 रुपए किलो होता है। यदि उन्हें पहले से ही कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कृषि में कोई व्यापारी कह देता है कि मैं आपको की फसल का भाव 20 रुपए किलो दूंगा, तो कहीं ना कहीं किसानों को इससे राहत मिल सकती है। और वो
सॉरी इंदर जी, आपका समय समाप्त होता है। Judges, he was F18, Inder Singh Rajput.
आलोक, आप आगे बढ़े उससे पहले मैं थोड़ा सा इंटरप्ट करूंगा आपको, सॉरी फॉर दैट। जो भी पार्टिसिपेंट अभी अब्सेंट हो रहे हैं तो ऐसे तो हमें रिक्वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए बीइंग एन ऑर्गेनाइजर, बट भी क्योंकि हम लोग सिर्फ मार्किंग पे ध्यान नहीं देते, तो एक काम करे, कोई हमारे टीम से उनको बोले कि ग्रुप में उन्हें पिंग करेगा कि प्लीज पर्टिकुलर अपना प्ले कार्ड नंबर उनका नाम लिख के कि ये जो है आप मीटिंग में नहीं हो तो प्लीज आ जाए, जिस तरह F11, F12, F14 एंड 16, 17, तो इन्हें पिंग कराएं। उनके बाद अगर यदि वहां पे भी रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आता है तो उनको पर्सनली पिंग कराएं, अगर यदि नंबर उपलब्ध है आपके पास तो, ताकि ना कोई मिस ना हो जाए। इतना हम अपने तरफ से मैक्स टू मैक्स हम ये कर सकते हैं, तो अगर यदि ये हो जाए तो बेटर होगा। ओके, you just see this, you allocate this work to anyone. I think you can add Varija. I think she will be vacant right now, so you can give the work to her and you can manage this thing.
Okay. I don't find Varija in the meeting. Krishna, एक बार इसको देख लो, ठीक है? Okay, judges. So next we'll move on to O1, Jasmeet Kaur. So now the topic goes to OTT platforms.
Good morning, sir. Am I visible?
Yeah.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today my topic is censorship on OTT, and I'm speaking against the motion. The year 2020 hit the entertainment industry hard, with theaters shutting down and film shorts coming to standstill in the wake of COVID pandemic. But with no alternative source of entertainment in contention, the OTT platforms clogged up in an unprecedented viewership. The question about censorship poked up due to several dark sides in our society related to religious issues and casteism. Recently, several protests were raised against a movie called A Suitable Boy in the kissing scene and several other religious issues in the movie Tandav and Patalo. But censoring is not a way to suppress the freedom of speech and expression as stated in fundamental rights under Article 19(1)(a). As Jaideep Alawat, one actor, quoted, "If 18 years old can decide whom to vote for, they can also decide what to watch or not." Abhishek Banerjee, an actor, said, "The audience is smart enough to understand what is good or bad for them." He believed that OTT is one of the most democratic platforms. There is no point in making it autocratic. I'm not here for censoring the ideas or story of anyone when we are living in a democratic society, but several restrictions and self-regulating code is the best way forward. As well as when setting aside a case on ban of a movie named Bandit Queen, the Supreme Court said that there is no point in prohibiting a movie because it merely depicts an obscene and graphic event. The view was based on a case named Abbas versus Union of India. Rather, Supreme Court quoted on the movie trauma and emotional turmoil of the victim to evoke sympathy for her and disgust for the rapist. But recently, the government also favored the guidelines for the OTT platforms, but not censorship as such. I believe balancing the spirit of creative freedom with several restrictions and
self-regulatory code along with an enforcing body. I want to end my words with this. Censorship is to art as lynching is to justice. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, thank you, Jasmeet. So judges, C was O1, Jasmeet Kaur. We do not have O2 in the meeting. We'll move on to O3, Isha Bhatia. Isha, can you please unmute?
Hello, everyone. Am I audible and visible now?
Yeah, you're audible. You're visible.
Okay. So let me start. Do I have permission?
Sure.
Okay. बैठे बैठे क्या करें, देना है खुद को आराम, तांडव देखे मस्त राम या करे डाउनलोड आश्रम शाम। कोरोना काल से पीड़ित सब हैं, करो नेटफ्लिक्स अमेज़न का इंतजाम। अरे उल्लू तो है ही यार, अब तो होगा एंटरटेनमेंट तमाम। Hey everyone, Isha Bhatia this side congratulates you all as you are the luckiest one to witness this another joyful day of 2021. You are a blue collar man. When you gain freedom to witness, when you gain freedom and witness to express your feelings according to the viewers, you become apple of everyone's eye. And which books your table at the seventh sky? Over the top. Dear kind listeners, OTT platform is not only the part on the internet that should be judged or magistrated upon. The OTT platform provides the content, the coolest content that a society could now connect with Kalyug Diaries and finds originality in this. We have witnessed many movies due to censoring bars are not able or capable enough to grab the attention or create attraction of the society, even if it was a biopic. So censoring this coolest content provider would discourage the craving of the public and interest and leave them unsatisfied. OTT relies on the fact change before the customers start expecting a change. तो गाली हो या हो कोई भी अडल्ट कंटेंट, बात सिर्फ इतनी सी है कि ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म कंटेंट क्रिएट करता है देखने वालों की डिमांड पर, और ये टेलीविजन से ज्यादा बेहतर माना जा रहा है क्योंकि इसमें वैरायटी है, और वैरायटी के साथ साथ उम्दा चॉइसेस जो कि सोसाइटी के परसेप्शन को फ्री, हेल्दी और लाजवाब बनाता जा रहा है. तो दिस फैक्ट कैन नॉट बी ओवरलुक्ड एंड शुड बी फोकस्ड that the OTT platforms providing the content should not be censorized, because if they would be censorized, then it would cut short the investments and create many boundary walls. Even it would litigize the interest of the viewers. The OTT platforms are key.
Thank you, Isha. Your time is up. I'm sorry. Okay. So,
Alok, before you move forward now, I need to ask one thing. That the first 4 or 3 lines he told, that was something like created by you, or it is something written from somewhere, Isha? If you can inform that, it will not affect your marking. I'm just to know it. I just
no sir, they were created by me.
That's awesome. That's very good, in fact.
Thank you.
That's what we could do.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
okay. So we do not have any other participants in the meeting as per this lot.
Okay, Alok, no worry. See, I always used to say one thing, try the best to bring everyone. The one who have shown the first step to register, that's only very good. If let me switch on my video now. That will be better, I think. Am I visible?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying.
You have gained weight.
Didi, that's why now I tried to show it कि भाई मेरा सिर्फ यहीं तक देखिए. I literally get it. I will try to reduce it. Okay, so apart from that now, what I was saying, Alok, what we can try to do, we can just give our best. We can try our best to bring them in the platform. Okay, they registered it. That's very good. They shown the first step. They took the first step. ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. अगर यदि उनको कोई टेक्निकल ग्लिच या कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट काम के कारण आया है तो वी कैन वेट, इवन दे विल से कि यू वेट फॉर 10 मिनट, वी कैन वेट इट फॉर मोर 10 मिनट, इवन ऑल द जजेस आर वेरी मच परफेक्ट, नो इशू Medha if we can wait for 10 more minutes, if any one of them come, and Sonia ma'am, I think no issue in that.
No issues at all. No issues at all.
No issues. We'll wait here.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
one thing. We had, I guess,
Yeah.
two participants, Anamika, Raj, and Yashi, who had the video submitted.
Ma'am, we are just facing some issue with that video. Audio is not getting transmitted. So we'll just keep that video all apart for this session. And in the meantime, in the break, I'll like just settle out that glitch,
Yes,
and
yes.
then we can
No,
do
no.
it.
I thought that there was some problem. What we can do is we can, have all the videos together at the end. And now, as Ankit sir said, we can wait for the participants to come.
Yeah. Just like
that's
if
what
you can give me 10 minutes, I can contact us, so those participants individually and let
Yeah, surely, Alok. Yeah, surely. You do not bother about right now about the meeting. You just go and try to contact them, because you are the contactive point for them. Just try to contact with them. What's the issue, and if they are coming, we can wait for 10 to 5 more minute. Okay, so guys, मैंने शुरू में फार्म बिल पे बहुत बात किया, तो एक तरफा हो जाएगा कि ओटीटी को मतलब एक नेग्लेक्शन फील होगा कि जो आए हैं उनको लगेगा कि नहीं, द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ फार्म बिल इज फार बेटर एंड द इम्पोर्टेंस, दैट्स नॉट द थिंग आई एम टेलिंग यू। टॉकिंग अबाउट ओटीटी, ओके, तो मैं बताता हूँ एक चीज कि अभी ही बोला गया कि ये व्यूअर पे डिपेंड करता है कि इफ यू आर टेलिंग ना कि एडल्ट कंटेंट दिखाता है इसलिए ओटीटी पे सेंसरशिप लगाना चाहिए, तो यूट्यूब में जाके आप बी ग्रेड मूवी सर्च मारना, आपको उससे ज्यादा एडल्ट कंटेंट यूट्यूब पे मिल जाएंगे। तो इफ यू वांट टू सी ना, तो नो वन कैन स्टॉप यू, इवन नॉट ओटीटी एंड एनीथिंग यार। इंडियन वी हैव इट, जब ब्लॉक कर दिए एडल्ट साइट तो भी हम लोग देख रहे थे इंडिया में, वी डिड इट, वी आर वेरी मच रिसर्च पीपल, incognito mode to everything, we know how to do that. Okay, we are some creative in this field. Okay, so we youth are of not only of India, all over world, this youth are having that capacity. So saying this ki, oh, if adult content is there like Gandhi Baat, we need to block OTT, then there are many more like Family Man and all more. There are the content which we need to watch, and these are really very beautiful. And talking about the censorship also, we also know what there is going on. Even the censor board is the puppet of Indian government. You may say that, if I will say it directly, it will be hard. It will be like the person who is in the favor, they will say, then again we have the second fail in this also. Ki, why not two? When we something like ki, that should not be shown. If I want to say ki, okay, this is a particular bad thing and that is not good for the society, and if we have something to put the filter, then why not we are putting? There are some shows that must have been, we must have that filter in that. वो मेरे को फिर एक लगता है कि यार अगर यदि यूथ को बहुत सारे चीज दिया जाए ना, तो वो बहुत सारे चीज के साथ खेलता है, लेकिन अगर थोड़ा घटा दिया जाए तो they can at least, we can stop them from diverting the path. If you see, there are two way to change yourself. First, change yourself by like कि मैं automated change हो जाऊंगा, मैं अच्छा आदमी बन जाऊंगा, अच्छी चीजें देखूंगा। दूसरी क्या है ना कि आपको खराब चीज मिलेगा ही नहीं। आपको मैंने क्या किया ना कि आपको एक ऐसी जगह रखा जहाँ पे आपको इन्वायरमेंट, जो बोला जाता है कि द पर्सन ऑलवेज, उनका क्या होता है ना, इन्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से आप डेवलप करते हो। इवन इफ यू आर अ वेरी गुड पर्सन एंड आई विल कीप यू विद सम बैड पीपल, बैड पर्संस ना, यू विल डेवलप सम गुड, मतलब दैट द गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ दैट बैड पर्सन इन यू, मतलब यू विल आल्सो हैव देम वेरी गुड फीचर्स व्हेन पीपल विल से कि ये भी बर्बाद हो गया, ठीक है। सो देयर आर टू वेज टू सी द इन ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म। फर्स्ट, आइदर यू जज व्हाट टू सी। सेकेंड, ओटीटी चलाने वाले सब 18+ नहीं है, तो सबके पास वोटिंग राइट भी नहीं है, तो सबके पास देखने का भी सेंस नहीं होता है। 10 साल के बच्चे भी ओटीटी देखते हैं, और जब देखते हैं पेरेंट्स के साथ एक मोबाइल जब शेयर करते हैं और कुछ गंदी बात का जब वीडियो आ जाता है, तो होनी तो नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन हमारे पेरेंट्स में आज भी है कि नो 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 नो, अगर कॉन्डम का ऐड टीवी में चल गया तो टीवी से साइड कर लेते हैं मुंह। ऐसे लगता है कि वो कितनी बड़ी चीजें हैं जो बताना नहीं है
रिमोट
हमारे सोसाइटी में। हाँ रिमोट, हाँ भी, हाँ रिमोट साइड हो जाता है। मतलब आप ऐसे बिहेवियर क्यों है पता नहीं, जबकि मतलब आई विल लिटरली से यूज, अगर यूज कर लेते तो थोड़ा देश का कंडीशन अच्छा हो जाता, जितना हम लोग हैं अभी, ठीक है। लिटरली आई एम सेलिंग यू वेरी फ्रैंकली, लेकिन नहीं करेंगे वो अभी भी है हमारे मेंटलिटी में सेक्स एजुकेशन के बारे में। ना 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 ना, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट पीरियड्स, नहीं भाई कैसे बोल दिए, ना ना ना, वेरी बिग नहीं, कैसे जो उनको वो टॉकिंग ना, तो दे विल, हेलो Hello, am I audible? Hello.
बीच में थोड़ा सा ग्लिच हुआ था.
हाँ, वही मैं बोल रहा था. Even if your even if you will talk with your father and brother ना, तो they will feel that नहीं, बहन के साथ prayers का बात करना में. Have you ever thought of? I will ask from the girls, you are there. Have you ever said to your brother कि भाई अब ना मेरा prayers start होने वाला, एक काम करो ना, वो दुकान से जाके स्टेपली ला दो. Why with this? Frankly, I cannot talk with my being a sister. I cannot talk with my father. Why I cannot talk with my father? मैं क्यों नहीं बोल सकता? क्यों शर्म फील होता? क्यों इतने बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म से बोलने से पहले भी हमें एक बार सोचना पड़ा बोल सके या नहीं? क्यों नहीं बोल सकता? क्या मैं कुछ खराब चीज मांग रहा हूँ या फिर कुछ ऐसी चीज है जो नहीं बोल सकते? लेकिन वी हैव दैट. मुंह मोड़ना. अगर इमरान हाशमी का वो गाना प्ले हो गया तो आज भी याद है, वो गाना सुनने के लिए 3 बजे रात जगना होता था भाई. तो फ्रॉम दैट मींस लिटरली फ्रॉम दैट टिल हियर ना, तो तब मींस बहुत कुछ चेंज हुआ. लेकिन ये मेंटालिटी इंडिया में आज भी है. कामासूत्रा अच्छा होता है लेकिन yeah, Medhavideshan.
The thing we should censor is not the censor on based on sex education or on the basis of caste, faith, religion. Things we should censor is that incite terrorism, that incite suicide, that incite mental health problems. These are the things we should censor rather than we are censoring based on caste, faith, religion. If we are one of the biggest democracies, and we should not censor anything based on caste, faith. Anything that is on the Constitution gives us the freedom to do that. Freedom to mock each and everything in the society, but we are doing the things wrong. We should have censorship, but we should censor things like Blue Whale event that happened, to kill people who to incite suicide. These are the things that should stop happening on social media platforms and OTT platforms. Rather, we are censoring people saying things about religion. This is our right to mock each and every religion, each and every that is there and that is going to be there. So what are we censoring is wrong, but there should be censorship according to things that would not, tell people to commit suicide, tell people to join terrorist organization, tell people to leave education. These are the things, we should not make a big thing out of it. We should, in a place where only people with, very adult age can see it, where, mental health issues can be brought in. But we are talking about things that is very, very minute. We should not be even discussed. That we should, bar sex education programs, we should bar programs based on religion. Why all these are the facts of the society, and this should be presented as it is in the most raw format.
That's the thing of society we have Medhavidi. You be very frank. I will be saying you very frank. Why now we have that mentality? Even in 99% of the boys have that mentality. एक लड़की ना वो बहुत frank है. She is very frank. You start talking with the guys, you start playing with them, you start going outside with them. They will be something like judged category. पता है वो ऐसी ही है. The movie in many movies you have seen it, यार. They said it. कि we made this law. If she is laughing with boy now, then she is having some characterless thing. The word we actually use, and we even not boys. लड़की ही लड़की को डिटरमाइन करती है. लड़की ही लड़की को कमेंट करेगी. वो नहीं वो तो ऐसे ही है. वो ऐसे ही करेगी. So that thing should be corrected. Yeah, Medhavidi said very rightly कि जहां पे फिल्टर होना चाहिए ना, वो चीज को रखो फिल्टर में. लेकिन फिल्टर डालते वक्त ना बस ये याद रखना चाहिए कि वाजपेयी जी बहुत अच्छा चीज बोलते कि एक सरकार तब तक अच्छी नहीं हो सकती है ना जब तक आपकी अपोजिशन अच्छी नहीं है. जब तक अपोजिशन कमजोर है एक सरकार अच्छी हो ही नहीं सकती है. तो दोनों साइड को, गवर्नमेंट साइड को भी सेंसरशिप डालते वक्त ये चीज सोचना चाहिए कि सेंसरशिप किस टर्म में डालना है. हाँ, देयर शुड बी सम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जहां पे होने चाहिए, लेकिन हाँ ऐसा नहीं सेंसरशिप डाल दो जो मूवी में हम लोग करते हैं. 99% ऑफ द मूवी दे हैव सम, तुम यू मेक वेरी गुड कंटेंट, you will surely have it. This cut, and after that you will have the movie which you will say कि भाई इसे यही बनाना था तो क्यों ही मैंने इतना मेहनत किया. तो there are the directors जो अंत में बोल भी देते हैं कि why I did this much. So there are the different terms where we need to talk, and rightly I think two of them was talking. That was very good, yeah, very very nice to see. Medhavidi and Sonia ma'am, anything you people want to add so that, or we can talk with the participant if you people want.
Just hear Sonia, man. I'm like so eager to hear her.
Am I visible and audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, the topics are very intriguing, and ऐसे topics है जहाँ पे really दो तरीके के views हुए जा सकते हैं. As Medhavi ma'am said, कि videos and shows that actually fantasize or present self harm and suicide as a very good thing, कि मतलब इसने मुझे धोखा दिया तो I self harm myself. जैसे कि there are some famous songs. You go on the YouTube Explore page and the trending page, and there is Divya Khosla Kumar. What she's doing is she's cutting her nerves because some of her boyfriend just denied her to love her or something like that. We are not understanding that the people who are using the media, the social media, the YouTube platforms are very young, and those are feeble minds जिनको मतलब ना form किया जा सकता है अपने हिसाब से. तो ये सिर्फ OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पे ही नहीं, मेधावी मैम ने जैसे बोला, ये एक्चुअल जो है ना कि ये सेल्फ हार्म, सुसाइड और चीजें मतलब जो जिहादी ऐसे ये शब्दों का बेफालतू का जो इस्तेमाल किया जाता है कई जगहों पे, इनका असल मतलब ना समझाए बिना ही, ठीक है, जहाँ पे गीता की बात कर दी जाती है बट उसका रियल मोटिव कोई समझता ही नहीं है. तो उस चीज को अगर बैन की जाए एक्चुअली समझ के, मतलब एक साइंटिफिक अगर सर्वे करवाया जाए और साइकोलॉजिकली अगर एक यंग पॉपुलेशन को देखा जाए कि हाउ फीबल और हाउ टिमिड देयर माइंड्स आर टू बी फॉर्म्ड जस्ट बाय लुकिंग एट द कंटेंट, ठीक है. So it is very much visible that Salman Khan used to wear that bracelet, and around 1 or 2 years everyone had that bracelet in their hand. And if Elon Musk, okay, what Elon Musk does, he just put hashtag Bitcoin on his Twitter bio. Next day the Bitcoin prices were high. तो बताने का मतलब ये है कि ऐसे पास ना बहुत ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस करने का लोगों को. And the same thing is media or the OTT platforms. For that matter, जैसे एक माँ बाप अपने बच्चे को अगर कुछ सिखाते हैं या समझाते हैं, बच्चों को सही समाज का एक जो रियल इमेज है वो दर्शाते हैं. And the same thing media, movies, OTT platforms do. So if these platforms try to convey the message that when you self harm yourself, तो तुम दूसरा प्यार करेगा, तुमको कोई देखेगा कि तुम खुद को सेल्फ हार्म कर रहे हो तो तुमको दूसरा बॉयफ्रेंड मिल जाएगा, अगर तुम रोने वाले स्टेटसेस डाल रहे हो तो शायद तुम्हारा प्यार तुम्हारे तक लौट कर आ जाएगा, अगर तुम्हारे मार्क्स खराब आए हैं. अच्छा, एक ट्रेंड सा चला है आज के समय में, जैसे कि JEE वगैरह के रिजल्ट्स आते हैं, किसी के भी रिजल्ट्स आते हैं, पीपल आर वेरी हैप्पी टू पोस्ट देयर वीडियोस व्हेन दे आर चेकिंग द रिजल्ट्स, राइट. तो ये है अच्छी चीज है, जरूर आप सेलिब्रेट करिए, बट इसका भी एक नेगेटिव असर पड़ता है. आई वाज जस्ट टॉकिंग टू फ्यू ऑफ द पीपल, दे वर टेलिंग कि मैम आधा से ज्यादा दुख तो ये होता है देख के कि यूट्यूब पे लोगों ने रिएक्शन वीडियोस डाला हुआ है कि उनके रिजल्ट्स आ रहे हैं, उनके मार्क्स आ रहे हैं, और एंड एक्चुअल सुसाइडल थॉट्स उनको आने लगते हैं, बिकॉज हमने समाज ही ऐसा क्रिएट कर दिया है कि इफ यू वांट टू हैव अ नेम, अ फेम, यू शुड हैव दिस मच रैंक इन दिस एग्जाम्स. जैसा कि अंकित सर बिगिनिंग में भी बोल रहे थे कि पेरेंट्स यही देखते हैं कि व्हाट माय चिल्ड्रन इज ट्राइंग टू डू इन द एकेडमिक्स, पर ये नहीं देखते हैं कि अगर वो थोड़ा सा भी एक मूव ले रहा है, अगर वो एक कदम उठा रहा है किसी अच्छे चीज में, रिगार्डिंग अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डेमोक्रेसी, हाउ डेमोक्रेसीज वर्क, रेफरीज क्या होते हैं डेमोक्रेसी में, फार्म बिल्स क्यों अच्छा है या क्यों बुरा है, व्हेन दे लिसन टू द एक्सपर्ट्स, इसका इकोनॉमी पे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. 50% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन हमारे इंडिया की आज भी एग्रीकल्चर में इन्वॉल्व है, और जैसा कि मतलब ये सब चीजों का ना रीजनिंग कहीं ना कहीं खोते जा रहा है, और ये रीजनिंग ही जाके एक इंसान को मजबूर करता है कि आप आके सभी के समक्ष खुद को प्रस्तुत करें. You present yourself in front of someone because you've reasoned the question. As I have noted few of the points, Siddhant, the 6th standard boy.
Yeah, ma'am.
Arey, he was. Bacha, can you please switch on your video?
Ma'am,
he left, I guess. He left.
He left.
हाँ, मतलब he was first of all, मतलब ड्रेसिंग वेसिंग पे तो कोई बात नहीं है, बट एक होता है ना, एक आ जाता है, so well dressed.
हाँ, see the thing is that ना मैम, जब मैंने उनको देखा तो देखिए क्या होता ना, while right now also if I will participate in debate ना, तो what I will think of कि चलो मेरे कंटेंट अच्छे होने चाहिए. Even right now we were also joining, we were not saying कि what is our background, how exactly I am class 6 guy coming to the event, standing properly, managing the video, background super, presentation super, and the content super. That's what Medhavati was also messaging me. Yeah, the way delivered it. You see, you thought of in yourself in class 6 what you will do going in debate. You will just wear anything. Yeah, you will come. Okay, take the mobile and we will do. That will not impact your mark. But think about the thought process that guy is having, and he is participating in national event. He know that there will be the guy who will be much senior than me, and he do not have the fear. He do not have anything in his body. That was awesome. The delivery was super.
And actually, Ankit sir, when I got impressed more when he said that I have formulated the speech.
Entire speech.
That's awesome.
I was like, having a thought process at the age of 6th grade when I was sitting in front of the TV and watching Doraemon and trying to understand why
exactly who is favorite our Doraemon or this year Shaktiman Junior. That's what we were doing at that time. Shaktiman dekhne jana yaar. At that age, someone is coming and writing all this speech, searching in Google, doing all the research. Even literally he do not may not know what is different between act and different things, but he explained it. He said, "Yeah, research, yeah, that's super, that's awesome."
If you don't see the face, you won't know that it's
exactly, ma'am. Exactly. I mean, I was writing points for everyone, whoever has delivered their speech. I saw that the name of the committees or the name of the the research that he has done. Rarely we see that, because see, all the other participants, as we are talking about him, it at no cost or does not say that we are trying to debug yourself, you people. The point that at such a tender age he has such a mind. Okay, because he had researched some of the points that you people haven't, because we all have an intention to win or to clarify the round. Okay, we do not follow. उसको पता था कि उसके सामने इतनी सारी दिक्कतें आने वाली है, इसलिए बिगिनिंग से ही, जैसे एक जो ईगल होता है, ठीक है, वो ईगल को प्रॉब्लम्स क्यों नहीं फेस करनी पड़ती है, क्योंकि वो बादलों के ऊपर होता है. So ये आप लोगों के लिए भी, मेरे लिए भी ये शिक्षा है, सच बता रही हूँ. I have also written that, Sonia, you have to improve this. That even
literally when I have seen him now, I can remember my last, when being the founder, I joined it with one T-shirt. I was there in meeting. I was like, yeah, literally today I weared this coat. I do not used to. मैंने सोचा यार नहीं पाता तो आज तो बेइज्जती होना फिक्स थे, क्योंकि वो बच्चे ने इतने प्रिपरेशन करके आए थे. मैं ऐसे बैठ जाता तो अंदर से मेरे को लगता कि यार ये क्या, मतलब लिटरली दिस I deserve it. Like he saw us, he literally, not for all the, it's like for us also now, it's a lesson to us कि भाई age doesn't matter. What matters now कि what's dedication you have, how much time you are dedicated to something. And believe me that when he will come to our stage now, we will see him speaking in some very good platform, some very good national platform. Surely, one of the best speakers. Surely,
he'll be a very big competition to us, actually.
Surely.
Okay. So I have written that Ria. Do we have Ria over here?
Yeah,
Ria.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Ria. So basically, when you were telling, I was very much, I can have this talk with everyone. I was very much fantasizing.
Ma'am, I'm actually facing connection issue. I'll just come back to you in 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, sure. So when I was noticing her speech, the way she, started, the confidence, it was very much intriguing. जिस confidence से उन्होंने, जैसे आइस ब्रेकर उनका जो स्पीच था, उन्होंने जिस कॉन्फिडेंस से स्टार्ट किया, वो बहुत ही सुंदर था. The way she was transitioning herself, the utmost utilization of those 2 minutes, that was what I तो मुझे वो उनका पसंद आया. That we have Darshana with us. She was very much positively presenting it, the topic, very much positively, with bringing all the positive aspects. So research was very good, actually, I must say, because talking in the
Ria, I think Ria started the event, right? Ma'am?
Yes,
F1,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
Right.
that's very good. Yeah, I mean, what used to be the thing now, when you are exciting someone to start something now, so it used to be like, see, you are not very much comfortable in that zone because you are the first person you do not know, you have just coming to the next event, coming to national platform, speak, you will be bit nervous, surely. But the first word what you say now, that's so the confidence. See, this is the first time I'm speaking in front of you, but see my first sentence what I spoke, and that's 100% confident. Not a single, it was not like fevering or anything. Now, nothing less than 100% confident. I am delivering you. You just listen to me, and that was like very good.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the good speaker used to have the quality. That's
Yes.
very good. Yeah.
That was I was about to say, when you debate your point, आपको ऐसे डिबेट करना है कि you have already won it. ठीक है, जैसे मतलब when we used to practice, so our teachers used to say that practice as you've never won and speak as you've never lost. तो उस तो वो एक चीज थी. Then we had Darsana.
That's one thing I will add, ma'am. Here, one thing I will add. See, what I will say that ma'am was talking about the confident ना कि आप ना जब deliver करो तो पहले से सोचो जीत गया. मैं एक चीज मेरे को याद आता है ना. My father used to say me one thing कि Ankit, you are not the topper. You are right now not in that topper, but I bet you sit in front of the topper, you talk to him for 30 minutes, he will feel that you are the topper and he is not the topper. You don't have anything, you exactly don't have, but you will boost in such a manner na he will think, भाई आज तो मेरे नहीं होने वाला, एग्जाम के बाद तू उसके अगल बगल भी नहीं रहेगा, तो he will be like 100 and you will be 10. But for a minute ना you will let him know कि भाई तू जीत नहीं रहा है, उसके मन में आएगा क्या मैं जीत रहा हूँ. तो that should be the confident when you are starting, and you may not be there, may not, I don't know about the result, but for a moment ना your opponent need to think कि भाई ये तो कुछ ये मेरे को हरा सकता है. That feeling should come from inside. Maybe यार at last you win it. That's not the matter. Winning or losing doesn't matter. What matter ना कि वो बोलता है ना कि वो खौफ जगा देना कि वो डर अच्छा है, ठीक है. तो that should be there. That fear of lose,
Yes.
that should be the eyes in front of
Exactly.
opponent eyes. That
Exactly.
you must seize. So that's
You know-
that's the good thing.
Same here.
Yeah,
You
ma'am.
know, guys, all the participants, like as Ankit said in the beginning only, that we have an intention to bring up the people on the stage so that they can deliver their thoughts and have the clarity that, okay, they are ready to present whatever they have in their minds. Okay. So, but according to me, another motive of this event is also a competitive nature. आप किसी भी field में चले जाइए, ऐसी कोई चीज है ही नहीं जहाँ पे competition नहीं. But competition में आज तक मैंने जो सबसे ज्यादा चीज अगर गेन किया है तो वो है सीख. मतलब अगर मैं अपना मेरा जैसे बोल के हो जाता था, मैं नोट पैड लेके बैठ गई, मैंने दूसरों का सुनना शुरू कर दिया और मैं उनके पॉइंट्स लिखते जाऊंगी. not to copy them, rather to understand that how do these people do. ठीक है, मतलब ये कैसे अपने आप को लेके जाते हैं. जैसे when Ankit was speaking in the beginning that we give 5,000 to the farmers, ये आइडिया मैंने लिख लिया कि this is a very good idea. तो आप भी ऐसे नोट पैड लेके बैठे रहिए, क्योंकि आप एक इंसान को नहीं सुन रहे हैं 2 मिनट के लिए, आप उस इंसान की पूरी प्रैक्टिस को सुन रहे हैं जो उसने 20 दिनों से की है. तो वो एक बोलते हैं ना, द मोस्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड रिजल्ट यू गेट, द मोस्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड रिजल्ट. तो वो इस हिसाब से. देन वी हैड आयुषी दत्ता ऑल्सो. आयुषी दत्ता, आवाज बहुत सुंदर है आपकी.
Thank you. That last song, na? It was song something. I think that's very good. Yes. I still remember it. Yeah.
आवाज,
Those were written
confidence.
by Kavita Singh, I guess. Right, Ayushi?
मैम क्या होता है ना, मैं बताता हूँ एक चीज कि देखिए अच्छे स्पीकर क्या होते हैं, कुछ होते हैं कि डिबेटिंग लैंग्वेज, आपका डिबेटिंग बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत एग्रेसिव स्पीकर हो सकते हैं. एक होता है ना कि मेरे को पता है मेरा अच्छा क्या है, अब मेरे को पता है स्पीच में कहाँ यूज करना है. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. आपको ये पता होना चाहिए ना कि आपकी प्लस पॉइंट क्या है. मैं बहुत एग्रेसिव स्पीकर नहीं हूँ, मेरे को पता है ना कि मैं एग्रेशन से नहीं जीत सकता, लेकिन मेरे को पता है ना कि मैं यहाँ पे पिंग कर दूंगा ना तो मेरी सबसे को बेस्ट क्वालिटी है. No, बस मैं बता रहा हूँ. तो see, used it in a very good manner. Last 2 line with that good note and a good voice you are finishing. It's like yeah, and the selection of the song. That was awesome.
And
Madhavati, aggression.
relativity.
And let me tell one thing, ma'am. I will say one thing now. Madhavati was talking about this aggression now. You just have some debate with Medhavi. You will come to know how less I am in terms of aggression. Okay, you talk with him. I mean, she is the one. Literally, see, I was doing debating and all in my school life till class 10, 11, 12 DPS, big school, big name, nothing, no debate, no nothing. Directly coming to Techno India when I was there in college life, she was the first who told me to take part in this youth parliament and all, and she is the one who introduced me. I will literally say this Voice for India and all. Now she is the mother, that brand, who told me, okay Ankit, you do it, and I am standing by. And she is the one जिसके कारण मेरे को अगर 2 आदमी भी जानता ना अंकित अंजन अच्छा स्पीकर है इन थ्रू आउट कोलकाता, तो सी इज द वन जिसके कारण मेरे को जानता है, क्योंकि सी लिटरली यूज्ड टू गो टू एवरीवन एंड यूज्ड टू से कि अंकित अच्छा स्पीकर है. तो आई लिटरली यूज्ड टू थैंक एवरीथिंग दीदी की if that time in class first year she would not told me कि अंकित ठीक है YP करो, YP ऐसे होते हैं, ऐसे फॉर्मेट होते हैं. First event registration I did for national event, she was the one who forward with the link, everything without preparation. I was not about to go, she told me to go, and I just okay, let's go to Gujarat. From Kolkata I was moving to Gujarat without any preparation, and she was the one who told me okay तुम जा कर लेगा. So it was like she is totally responsible for this all thing right now what I am doing. So I always used to thank her ki yaar, that's what we opened this Voice for India ki see someone was there in my life who just pushed me up ki yaar you have the quality, you go ahead, and I want to become the same person for someone कि वो भी किसी दिन कहीं पे बैठे ना तो बोले कि अंकित भैया उस दिन मेरे को बोले थे ना
ज्यादा अच्छा बेटा है कि माँ ज्यादा for that matter.
Yeah, ma'am.
There that he has a feeling, and you let him speak for one, one to get that right after he has it. And that's when I see people like, as I see them, you have it yourself. Don't let that die, because when I work on 9 to 5, I come here. This is my passion that keeps me going for the rest of Monday to Friday. So you have to have that in your life, something which you feel that will help you go through all that path. And when you see people, if I was never, I thought I'm going to Gujarat. It was like, I have preparation. You don't need preparation. You know that stuff. You have gone through newspapers, you watch news, you know that stuff. So that's the point when you see people, जिसको तुम पहली बार बोले थे, you have it in you and you see that successful, you think कुछ नहीं तो अच्छे अच्छा तो है. बाबा को समझ में आता है क्या है. So I feel so proud seeing you all around and making such a big event and the successors after and pick those people up. It feels so great. It feels amazing to be here right now. It just take the best use of a Saturday.
Actually, I could sense when Ankit sir was telling about Medhavi ma'am that she's very supporting, because when she was supporting the children, whoever the participants were there, I could sense that. And exactly the same thing we need in our lives. Okay, when we are presenting something, एक तो पहली बात तो public speaking में बहुत guts चाहिए, because आप इतने सारे लोगों के सामने बोल रहे हैं, उसमें अगर एक support होता है ना तो क्या ही बात हो जाती है. So I could sense that when I was also about to speak, then Medhavi ma'am, then I'm very eager to hear. So ये confidence boost करता है आपके अंदर, ठीक है. And the same motive we also have for everyone here. Like we had Inder Singh with us. Okay, उनका internet नहीं पकड़ रहा था, but उनकी आवाज से हम समझ पा रहे थे कि he had a lot of confidence when he was speaking. Right. I'm not talking about the content, but when he was speaking, he was very confident. Even if the internet wasn't available. Then we had Jasmeet Kaur. तो उन्होंने properly name of the city लेके exactly बताया कि क्या scenario है. तो फिर उसके बाद we had ईशा भाटिया, बहुत अच्छा introduction with good lines. ठीक है, मुझे बहुत सुंदर लगा और अच्छा उनका एक presentation था jolly. And then we had Shivam. फिर उन्होंने पार्लियामेंट के फंक्शनिंग के ऊपर कुछ बात की. फिर उसके बाद थोड़ी सी दिक्कत थी, बट इवन ही वाज एबल टू प्रेजेंट इट वेरी वेल. वी हैड आयुषी दत्ता. शी वाज आल्सो वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड गुड. तो मतलब इसका मतलब मैं ये लिखती क्यों हूँ मालूम है कि आपको अगर कभी जजमेंट में पूछना पड़े कि मैम ऐसा क्या हुआ कि हम आगे नहीं सिलेक्ट हो पाए, तो we, me, Ankit, Medhavi ma'am would have the points with ourselves. आपको review दे पाए, because at the end it is a competition, but it is a review statement that we are honored to have with ourselves the opportunity to review you people. And we exactly try to do this. Right, Ankit sir? So, Medhavi ma'am, could you please enlighten us with some words? Because we haven't heard you for a long time.
I guess Medhavi ma'am got disconnected.
Okay, and Ankit is also stuck, I guess.
Ankit, are you able to hear us? I don't think so.
Ankit is also stuck.
No issue.
Not an issue. We'll continue with them further. Do we have the other participants?
Ma'am, if you want to review some people, there's Shivam Pandey over there.
Yeah. No, if someone wants to ask.
Yeah, we have one more. Acha, if someone wants to ask you something, right?
Regarding performances.
Okay. If anyone wants to talk to ma'am regarding their performance, they can just raise their hand. I'll unmute you. Okay.
हाँ बोलिए जसमीत जी आ जाइए.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. बोलिए.
It was really lovely to be reviewed by you.
Thank you so much. You have anything to ask?
Ma'am, like I want to know, there are many youth parliaments and I have participated as well in last year, and I couldn't participate this year. So ma'am, how to go to the further level, like if I participate in the next youth parliaments? Because what I have seen when we went for the state level, the judges are a bit partial, like we really feel these things. So like how do we can improve our skills so that we could go at the further level? I want to know that.
Seriously, like I don't know whether everyone will agree with this or not. Eventually, these are events that happen due to some organizers and they have certain judges. And having a bias in a person's mind is very much natural as we are human beings. Right? बट वहां पे दिक्कत क्या हो जाती है ना, एक ऐसा फील होता है कि हमने तो कुछ गलत नहीं किया बट फिर भी हमारे साथ ऐसा हो.
Indeed, ma'am.
That feeling of yours, ठीक है? But according to me, what you have in your hand is to present yourself in the most appropriate manner. Work,
Yes,
practice, work as much as possible that you don't buffer in between.
Yes, ma'am.
मतलब आप कोशिश करिए कि अगर आपको थॉट्स आ रहे हैं तो आप उसमें रुक जाइए बीच में, एंड देन यू कैन रिव्यू योरसेल्फ. आप मिरर में जाइए, मिरर के सामने सोचिए कि आप नहीं पूरे लोग बैठे हैं यहाँ पे, और आप ऐसा परफॉर्मेंस दीजिए ना कि आपके परफॉर्मेंस को हर कोई एड्रेस करे. तो अगर आपकी परफॉर्मेंस इतनी दमदार होगी ना तो जजेस भी कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे, बाकी लोगों ने भी उस चीज को एड्रेस किया होगा. बाकी आई डोंट थिंक सो कि इस लेवल पे जो होता है एक पर्सनल बायस, उसको लड़ने का कोई सोल्यूशन है. एक ही हो सकता है कि वी कैन रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू नॉट बी बायस. ठीक है? बिकॉज सिटिंग ऑन दिस पोजिशन वेयर वी आर ऑनर्ड एंड रियली दिस इज एन वेरी बिग थिंग टू जज यू पीपल. बिकॉज हर कोई वक्ता 10 सहस्त्रेषु बोलते हैं कि 10,000 में एक अच्छा वक्ता होता है. तो इट इज आउट ऑफ आवर हैंड्स एट द एंड अगर बोला जाए तो. यू जस्ट वर्क ऑन योर सेल्फ, वर्क ऑन योर प्रैक्टिस. आप ऐसे किए कि उस समय पे आपको सोचने की जरूरत ना पड़े, आप इतने अच्छे से प्रिपेयर रहिए. दिस इज ऑल दैट वी कैन डू.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so first what I will say now, no, guys, sorry for this. In one issue was there, one technical glitch is there. Alok, I cannot switch on my video because na I don't know why my laptop now is again asking me you are a robot. I said I am not. I am selecting this image and again they are popping up this image. Yeah, no issue. I don't know why. So I just joined from my mobile. I don't know. From last 5 minutes I am selecting image, car, cross path. They have given us and keep on selecting. They keep on asking me. So I don't know. So sorry for that, guys. I will be there in audio for some time. Let me just correct that part.
So judges, we have one participant. Can I take him up next?
Okay, surely.
Yes, we can then. Yes.
Okay. So next we'll move on to 09, Purneshwar Mahato. Purneshwar, can you please unmute?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah,
Am I
you are
audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. So shall I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah. My topic is censorship regulations of OTT platform, for which I'll be speaking against the motion. First point, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. It has been said by Rabindranath Tagore in Chitto Jito Vaisonyo in Gitanjali. We have seen in China, by its constant censorship and hiding of relevant information from the public, as well as the WHO, World Health Organization, clearly violated the provisions of Article 6 and 7 of the IHR, that is International Health Regulations. This is the effect of censorship, and hence self-regulation code is much better than censorship in the case of OTT platforms. It has in 399 BC, Greek philosopher Socrates, while defying attempts by the Greek state to censor his philosophical teachings, was accused of collateral charges related to the corruption of Athenian youth, and he was sentenced to death by drinking a poison hemlock. Proponents have sought to justify censorship in many names, like moral censorship, military, political, religious, corporate, and now it is OTT. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानि भवति भारतः अभ्युत्थानम् धर्मस्य सृजामयं परितनारायण साधूनाय विनाशकाय च दशुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापना युगे संभवानि युगे युगे. To sum up, the more we will be flow and in sync with nature, the more rewarding the nature will be for all. The more we will be against the nature, the more all will be adversely affected. In this case, censorship is against nature. According to me, censorship is a disease which has to be cured ASAP, as soon as possible. And hence, self-regulation code is much better than censorship in the case of OTT platforms. Jai Hind.
Okay. Thank you, Purneshwar. Thanks for your speech.
Alok?
Yeah, Ankit.
Yeah, I'm audible now. So do we have any other participant available, because it's going to be something like 12, so we thought of the first session we are going to end at 12 o'clock, right? So do we have any other, or we can go to the conclusion part?
We can conclude. We do not have anyone else for this session.
Okay, so what I will be doing now, I will just take some few time. I will not take much more. So guys, see, as of now, we have allocated some we have total something more than 200 participants. So what we did, we took something 30 approx 30 per session. Okay, out of 30 we are having some 220 223, some again 6 or 7 have not participated. I will not blame them. Maybe some of them may have some issues with them, may have some problem with them, but there may be some who just took their step back, learn from this mistake what they did it right now. You may not qualify for the next round. I am telling you, I am not promising you that everyone will qualify. That's not possible for us also, and that's not the rule of the event. So आप जाओ या नहीं जाओ, एक चीज याद रखना, वॉइस फॉर इंडिया तुम लोग सबके लिए है, नॉट वॉइस फॉर इंडिया. आप किसी भी पार्टिसिपेट इवेंट में जाओ, आप कहीं भी पार्टिसिपेट करो, खुद से डिबेट करो, खुद से आर्गुमेंट करो, बट कीप ऑन इंप्रूविंग. हमेशा इंप्रूव करने के बारे में सोचो. ये नहीं सोचो कि हाँ गोइंग पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन डिबेट इवेंट और एनी स्पीच इवेंट कैन ओनली इंप्रूव यू. नो, कीप ऑन ट्राइंग. द वन हु फील्स कि हमसे कुछ मिस्टेक्स हुए, एवरी टाइम आई ऑल्सो यूज टू फील इट कि मैं भी जब कुछ बोलता था मेरे को लगता है यहाँ पे मेरे को थोड़ा इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकता था. यू इफ यू फील कि you should improve at some point, please do that. Correct yourself, come to the next event. We will keep on doing this event and all. And the person, one more thing I will say, that every meeting and I used to say it, कि the one who is very much interested to join Voice for India, and I have already explained whole motto and everything. I took some more than 20 minutes here. I will not go again with that flow. Okay, So the one who is very much interested, we will have the membership form and our team will get back to you exactly how you are going to contribute to Voice for India and all the process. Okay. So the link will be shared in your WhatsApp group. Okay. Be connected with us, not because you are in this event, not because we need you in our in your event, not because from your participation we are getting some money or anything. Believe us, there are more than 20 students who registered. You asked from Alok sir, they registered, they informed us that we cannot attend the event due to this thing. We refunded them. We really refunded them. There are few students who told us ki Ankit sir, right now we don't have anything like connections so to pay it. We told them ki do the participation, taking your registration fee doesn't matter to us. Okay, so we never look for that particular thing, because we from the first day I told to everyone, each and everyone present here, I told only one thing, ki we are never going to look for the money or anything. What we are looking for कि अगर यदि इस 200 में से किसी एक का भी ना नॉट लाइफ में कुछ इम्पैक्ट होता वॉइस फॉर इंडिया के कारण, आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू कि आप बहुत वॉइस फॉर इंडिया आपको इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा लीडर बना देगा एंड अपकमिंग टाइम में इलेक्शन लड़ा के आपको एमपी बना देंगे या एमएलए बना देंगे. आई एम नॉट प्रॉमिसिंग यू एनीथिंग सच, but I promise you ki if you feel ki you want to contribute something in any of the manner you feel ki this you can contribute, you can see. Biggest contribution is not money, what we always used to think, if the person has given 10,000 money to me, now that's he is very kind to me. No, the biggest contribution is the valuable time period you have in your life. If you are contributing that time period to someone, now nothing can be more precious than that. Nothing can be more precious than that. So contribution never mean in terms of money. When Voice for India is asking for contribution, now we are asking for your valuable period. If you contribute even 1 minute of your life and you think your steps should be in that particular way that we are going, you are in same thought process, do join us. You will get the membership form and everything. Do follow us. We have our social media network. That's the very much rule of every event. So I will be telling in the end ki we have our different social media network. I got some of the reviews ki sir aap jab group mein bole to you are bit harsh on saying that ki you will know the consequences if you are not following us. See, the consequences cannot be something like you lose the event. What will be the consequences ki if you are looking for something good to do in your life, you will the opportunity what we are providing, you will not get that. So do follow us. We have all the things. If you don't have YouTube, you don't have Facebook, follow us on Insta. If you are not on Insta, we follow us on Twitter. If you are not in Twitter, at least you will have YouTube. Follow us there. And your motivational word, your review, and please provide the review. Even if you are not going to the next event now, if you feel something need to be improved, we are very much open to you. Even if you want to abuse us now, I am open to you. My number is there in the group. You can abuse me, Ankit, you did it very wrong and this is not the way to be done. I will take out positive from them and I will try to correct it in our next event. If we did any mistake, and not only Voice for India event, in your life, you are going for any of the thing where my contribution, especially I am telling you from, if you need my contribution in any term, I am 24/7 available for you. And even whole Voice for India team, you need any contribution, ping Alok sir, he will reply you, ping Sonali ma'am, he will reply you, our judges, anyone you ping them, yeah, I bet ki they will reply you. So anywhere you are going for any event, anywhere you feel ki okay you are depressed or you are low in your life, you feel ki okay you need to be high, you are facing some struggle, anything, you ping us, we will be right there for you. Not because you have participated, even if your friends, those who are watching here, they are not participated also, that is for all the people. Anything need to be added, Alok?
No, Ankit, they have covered almost everything, I guess.
Okay, so we will take a review from both of the ma'am if they want to say something, and then we can close the session so that we can start the next. After 1 hour, we are having. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Have they backed out or have they chose not to give now?
Ma'am, like some of them have transferred their slots. So once we get into those,
their names? Can we get their names basically?
Okay.
Who are willing to participate in the next slot?
Ma'am, O5 Sanjana Jain.
Just a second. Give me some time.
Okay, O5. Yeah, ma'am.
She has been transferred to today's third session, that is 4 to 6.
Sanjana Jain, 4 to 6.
Ma'am, what we can do is in the third slip, in the third page, you can just mention 011 Sanjana Jain. Her ID will also get changed, ma'am.
No, actually, I have written physically all the names so that
Okay.
it's feasible for me. So I'm just marking it out. Sanjana has shifted her, and who else?
And ma'am, Neha will also shift. I guess she's not well. She's having fever. So
maybe
ma'am,
tomorrow she can.
whichever slots they come into, before starting the slot, I'll let you know.
No. I am not asking the exact slot. Who are people who are willing to participate in the next slot? Only the names that I can mark it up.
Ma'am, Sanjana and Neha, some of them didn't pick the call. Like if they call me back, I can like F19 also, ma'am. F19 Hasnan.
F19. Her name?
Hasnan Zafar Zadi.
Acha, Hasnan. Okay, fine, got it. Neha,
So if someone
and Hasnan until now.